Hey, buddy, you want cheese with those?
Yeah, checking first is smart.
No.
So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
On the job, every minute counts. That's why Lowe's now has ProBlock Quick Dry Primer, expertly manufactured by Sherwin-Williams. Engineered for pros to dry fast and go on smooth for virtually flawless results that keep your job moving. It's available in oil and water-based, and getting it is easy. Order online by 2 p.m. and get free same-day delivery right to your job site. Lowe's, we help, you save. Orders placed after 2 p.m. will be delivered next day. Valid in select zip codes. Subject to driver availability. More terms apply.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a good karma brands radio station. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show is on the air.
Four-man Carolina rush. Pressure from his right. Now from his left. It's a strip sack. It's scooped up at the 30. Carolina going the other way. Nearly knocked out on the return, but the Panthers take over with the lead at midfield. DJ Wanham. Rams are down 3 with 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left.
The biggest show in ESPN LA history.
Hey, look, I love this football team. I love everything we're about. You give the Panthers their credit, and we got to be able to lock in and figure out how we move forward the right way. We got a lot of football left, and sometimes these moments can be galvanizing for you, and I trust that's what this is going to be.
Chargers fans making some noise. It's 3rd down and 9. That's Tucker in motion. Pressure coming. Geno hit. Geno sacked. Derwin James. He came flying in the backfield, and the Raiders will punt.
Did you have me on your show to berate me? Is that what you're doing now?
Scott Kaplan, eat a fat one, bro.
Thank you for letting me share in your aura.
How'd you say his name? Asmier?
Asmier.
On 710 ESPN.
The all-new ESPN LA app. And on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Bigger than U.S. Steel.
What a catch by the tight end!
Yes.
Right now.
Wow, that's crazy.
Well, you want to
I've danced with the devil.
Here come the Texans. They bring the blitz. Jones fires too high for his intended target, Michael Pittman Jr. Turnover on downs. Derek Stingley Jr. in coverage. That might be the first target all game on Derek Stingley Jr.
It is smooth, baby. Yeah.
7:02. Good morning.
Quack, quack. Oh,
Hey
the
now.
kids love the quack, quack.
Hey now.
We got to make sure the quack, quack is in before 8 o'clock when the kids get to school, you know?
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show begins on a $1 Million Monday. And what a treat to look over and see Sedano and Kap in person, in studio where available, and in stereo where available, too.
Yeah, it must be quite a thing for you to see two stars of our magnitude actually both here at the same time. This isn't some hologram nonsense. This is in the flesh, baby. The two of us together in studio here in downtown LA.
Don't get used to it.
What's throwing me off, though, is I'm the only one in glasses. And usually you guys have glasses.
Well, I have these.
We'll
I left my black ones in my office.
But the black ones match us.
Oh, my God, look at those.
I got the clear ones
Hey,
today.
look at those.
I like the red on the side.
Yeah, very Sally
nice.
Jesse
Looks nice.
Raphael of you. Very.
That's a very modern reference
Yes,
by
it
you.
is.
Yeah, it's
Indeed.
okay.
Very contemporary. Very contemporary indeed. It's funny because when I picked Chris up this morning at 5:20 a.m. at the Anaheim train station.
Yeah.
He was 5 minutes late, so I almost texted him and said, hey, did you forget about me? I'll just get on the train.
Well, what time did we say we were meeting?
You were very clear. You'll be ready at 5:15.
Oh, 5:15?
So when I stopped by the 7-Eleven and I looked at my watch and it was 5:09, I was like, I got to get out of here.
5:15 though, I had it pretty much nailed. I was like, leave my house at 4:20.
No, you were there at 5:20.
Yeah, 5:20. But when I picked Chris up, he's wearing his blue light glasses.
Yeah.
So
the blenders.
Yeah, so you're wearing these blenders. So you're wearing them as a fashion item.
I wear them all the time now because without them, they're so good.
Yeah.
And we look at screens all day anyway, even when we're not working. So without them, my eyes kind of hurt.
Oh. Yeah, I'm just putting on the same pair right now.
But you don't look good in them.
I don't know
like
why.
I look good in them.
I don't know why the black ones.
You look good for the clear ones.
I like the clear ones.
You know who didn't look good yesterday?
Oh.
R5.
I mean, everybody's
the Rams.
5.
Yeah.
No, Berge didn't take him as the 5.
No, I know. Berge didn't. He took him as like a 2, the Panthers the 2. He went the contrarian route, which worked for him again.
Yes.
But are you still in last place?
I need to put it all together. But if I would have gone 5 for 5, if the stinking Raiders, jeez.
Why
Geno
did you
Smith
bet
is
the
so
Raiders,
bad.
though? Like, I don't understand.
No,
we keep telling you, every week you pick the wrong side of the Raiders.
I have to because I was going contrarian on everything. So then I figured, okay, this is the one.
Right, but you
I'll put
can't go
my 5
contrarian on everything. There's got to be one where you just say,
it
okay,
worked
this is
4
not
to
going to happen.
5. I should have just gone lower. I
But
shouldn't have made them my 5.
I sacrifice every week the Charger game.
Right.
Like, I refuse to
Oh, here
take
we
the
go.
Chargers,
That
so
is
it's a
sacrifice.
sacrifice.
Here we go.
So think about how much more of a lead I'd have on all of you guys, because that's how much smarter I am.
Yeah.
I sacrifice with the Chargers.
Here we go.
Here we go. Steelers also terrible.
Oh my God, they were firing Mike Tomlin in the crowd yesterday.
Dude, how about Aaron Rodgers? Aaron Rodgers is going to spend 1 year, and then he's going to leave, and he's going to tear that place down. I mean, my God.
Shocking,
I thought he handled himself well in the press
Shocking,
conference.
because Aaron Rodgers has never done that before to show everybody that would be his
But I thought ripping the players, like,
all of them.
Hey,
Jonnu?
hey, Aaron, what do you suggest about, like getting this team back together? He's like, well, when we have meetings, you should show up. When we call a play, you should kind of know the play. You should know the route. I mean, these are just suggestions that I have.
Hey, Jonnu Smith,
He's not
know
wrong.
your route.
No, he's not wrong. He's
Right?
not wrong.
And he did not. He took up for Tomlin.
Well, I mean, I could see him doing that, but in terms of ripping his own players, that was pretty funny. Man, Joey Bosa, for a guy who could never stay healthy with the Chargers,
Right.
Dude, I don't know what has gotten into that guy.
Oh,
in
man,
Buffalo.
he was crushing it yesterday.
He freaking jumped on Aaron Rodgers' back, and that
Hey,
ball
Joey.
went flying. Yeah, hey, come on, Joey. You're my brother, right, Joey? Throw the refrigerator over my head,
Dude,
Joey.
he broke Rodgers' nose.
Yeah.
But the Rams yesterday, listen, they got done in by 2 LA guys. Bryce Young, Dave Canales.
Yeah.
2 LA guys, man. Took them out.
Here's the thing about Bryce Young, real quick. Over the last few weeks, I know that we have said on the air, I remember saying it just like this. I haven't really seen the Carolina Panthers play.
But they're playing pretty well.
But their record suggests that you might want to start paying attention to them a little bit.
Yeah.
Now, look, they lost early in the season, started off 0-2. They lost to Jacksonville and Arizona. So you're like, okay, same old Carolina. When you look at who they've beaten, now all of a sudden the Cowboys look like they're getting significantly better with a huge win on Thanksgiving over the Chiefs. The Carolina Panthers beat the Cowboys. The Carolina Panthers beat the Packers, who I'm not really that much of a believer in, but other people are. They lost to the 49ers, and then they came back at home and they beat the Rams. This is why, I just want to say this for everybody out there that makes up their minds on quarterbacks at the beginning of their careers.
Right.
This is why when everybody says Shedeur Sanders won't be any good, or I'll make a comp, J.J. McCarthy will never be any good. You don't judge a quarterback in their rookie season.
Right. You don't even, you can even make the case. Well, I would say there's a caveat to that. I think coaching matters in that regard. While I do think J.J. McCarthy deserves another year, it's not like Kevin O'Connell doesn't have a great track record with quarterbacks.
He has a tremendous track record.
So that's my point. With McCarthy, if next year he still looks like this, then to me that's McCarthy.
If J.J. McCarthy doesn't make a significant move next year, it doesn't have to go from Drake May, who only played half the games in his first year, and now has become a guy who's an MVP candidate in his second year.
Yeah.
That doesn't have to happen. McCarthy doesn't have to go from terrible to MVP.
Right.
But he has to show significant improvement.
I would agree.
And this is why what I'm trying to get to is
with Bryce Young.
Bryce Young.
Dave Canales, man.
Right. But that's my point.
Good coach with quarterbacks. Good coach.
But here's another example. Dave Canales is a great example, right? Canales is an under the radar. People don't necessarily know the name.
But the league people know.
Of course, right.
Because hold on, real quick. For those that don't know, Dave Canales, it's interesting because Pete Carroll, he was Pete Carroll's QB guy.
Yep.
You want to talk about the resurrection of Geno Smith? Dave Canales.
Played his
Remember
role.
we had whoever that honk was that was on the show with us. Who was that sports radio honk that was on with us that was trying to make the case that it was, the guy that the Bears hired from Seattle. What was that guy's name?
The guy that the Bears hired from Seattle.
While we were doing mornings or afternoon?
We were doing afternoons. Who's the guy, Sylvie, that came on from Chicago? They hired the Seahawks offensive coordinator.
Right.
And he came on and was arguing
He's not a
with me.
honk, he's a legend.
Whatever.
Wow. Well, hey, not Hunk. I think is slightly better than Hack. Hack is worse than Hunk.
That he comes on, Sylvie comes on, and he's fighting with me about like they hired the Seahawks offensive coordinator. Look what he did with Geno Smith. I'm like, no, bro. Everybody that knows anything about the way that inner workings worked in Seattle was Dave Canales, who turned Geno Smith around. Then Dave Canales goes to Tampa. He turns Baker around after his short stint here with the Rams. And now look at him a year later with Bryce Young. This guy knows how to coach quarterbacks. Shout out to Carson.
Yeah, it's a good example because here's the other part of it is, okay, so.
You didn't shout out Carson.
Well, shout him out. You shouted him out.
Carson, man.
Shout out.
Guy's a Carson native.
But here's another
example. You
example.
called Sylvia a honk.
I know, honk. Well, I mean, you called JT the Brick a hack. Honk, hack.
Can't compare JT and
hack
Sylvie.
Honk.
Yeah, it's a hack. It's a hack.
Sylvie's been an afternoon drive in Chicago for like 30 years.
That's fine. I say it lovingly.
Oh,
all
it's
right.
with love. You see the difference? See, he says it with love. You say it with venom. See
Right.
the difference?
For the
See
record, I didn't
Mine
say
is
anything.
with a smile.
Yeah.
Yours is with fangs.
No, after this Thanksgiving holiday, I'm a new me.
You are a new you. You're a much nicer, calmer,
All right.
sweeter.
Anyway.
Here's the point.
Yes.
So you look at a guy like Dave Canales,
Yeah.
right? And you put him together with Bryce Young, and you say, here's a quarterback coach. Here's a guy who knows how to coach quarterbacks.
Yeah.
And he's not going to give up on this guy. And Bryce Young has already had to go through the hard times. I actually thought
Hard times, Daddy.
I thought it was interesting that Drew Brees was on the call yesterday.
Yeah.
Because Drew Brees, in the early parts of his career,
Oh, my God, yeah.
was with Marty Schottenheimer, and Marty was the boss. And when Drew Brees, I remember a game, the Chargers were playing the Steelers in Pittsburgh, and Brees was benched in the game by Schottenheimer. And by the way, it hurt your feelings and it hurt your ego, but it made you better. Bryce Young has already been benched.
Correct.
In his career. He's been humiliated.
Yeah.
He's been replaced by Andy Dalton.
Right.
But because you don't
By the
give
way,
up.
by this coach.
Yes, right. You don't give up on a guy
Yeah.
just because he's not playing well and you have to pull him up because it's better for the team to give somebody else a shot. So Canales is a great example with Bryce Young. Let me make another quick comparison for you. When you look at what happened with Caleb Williams, and I'm going to remind everybody.
Oh,
here.
Mister, I almost got 15 points this week. He was out on Caleb Williams week 2.
Still not fully on board.
Dude, he's keeping the trains running on time.
If you're not on board, but listen, if you're not on board with Caleb Williams, let me just make this point to you, okay?
Yeah.
When Caleb Williams was drafted, and you and I had this conversation because we went out to USC, we watched Caleb
Right.
on his pro day.
We did.
Everybody in the NFL showed up that day, right? So Caleb Williams, I made this point to you. He was the number 1 overall pick, but remember the Bears, the season that they picked him, they were 7-9.
Right.
They were not 1-16. That's usually the team that gets the number 1 pick. The Raiders are going to have the number 1 pick in all likelihood because they're the worst offensive football team, perhaps in the history of the NFL.
It might be history. I think you're right on.
But
by the way, can we go to our YouTube update desk real quick?
Yes. Do we have an update?
Yeah. Fernando Cabrera, 4455, just donated $5 to our YouTube. I think so we could read this. Rams' performance was pathetic yesterday. Rams lost the 1 seed and might lose the 1 spot in the division. The defense was better last year.
Okay, we will address those things momentarily.
I just wanted to read it before
Cappy finish his point.
Well, it's a $5 contribution.
No, it's nice, but you know,
Cappy, just wrap up your point, and we'll get to
$20
that.
contribution,
you do
we break
$10
in.
contribution, then you could talk.
At a $20 contribution, we break in. At a $5
that's
contribution,
the
we say
rule?
thank you.
No, go ahead.
That's very generous.
All right, but go ahead. Don't give up on the quarterback,
here's my point.
basically.
You
Yes.
don't give up on the quarterback. Here's why.
Yeah.
When the Bears drafted Caleb Williams, they were a 7-9 football team. They thought they were upgrading the quarterback. But we said, because we're smart this way, there's no way that the defensive coach, Matt Eberflus at the time,
Frickin' Eberflus,
that Matt Eberflus can be the coach of this team, because if you've decided to put all your eggs into the quarterback's basket, and that's what you should do, then you better go find an offensive coach that can coach this quarterback. And that's what the Bears did. They let Caleb suffer through year 1. They fired Matt Eberflus, as you'll recall, last year. They went out and hired the hottest offensive coordinator in football, Ben Johnson, from a division rival. So they were taking from their division rival.
Correct.
And they were trying to improve themselves.
And the Lions look not so good lately.
And so now all of a sudden, the Bears, and this is my point, you don't give up on quarterbacks too early, especially when they're first-round picks, especially when they're highly decorated from big-time programs, from big-time conferences. And Bryce Young made that point to Rams fans yesterday. You may not have seen the Carolina Panthers play. You may not known much about what Bryce Young is doing now in I think it's his 3rd year in the NFL.
Yeah.
But Bryce Young, Caleb Williams, you don't give up on guys like this. That's why you don't give up on guys like J.J. McCarthy either. You got to give this time to breathe.
Yeah. So, listen, in regards to, what was the gentleman's name?
I don't know. See, this is why I did it then. So now I got to scroll up.
$5 guy.
Fernando
Cabrera,
44.55.
He got 5 on it.
$4.99 to be exact.
By the way, I like that he is going with the Rams defense being pathetic and not like you saying Bryce Young's amazing. The Rams defense looked lost.
Yeah,
they couldn't stop you and I running.
But Bryce Young was amazing.
And Emmanuel Forbes Jr., he should be cut today.
Okay. 2 things can be true.
Oh, that is true.
What are the 2 things?
The Panthers' offensive line did a fantastic
job. Let's go to the update desk.
They were great.
A fantastic job. That was the first time we've seen the Rams' defense look mortal.
Yeah.
Okay, all season long. And I think some of that is what we were talking about earlier. You kind of alluded to it. You're feeling yourself a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's late in the year. You're the 1 seed now.
The whole national story is the Rams are far and away the best team in football.
Stafford was going to be the MVP.
No, I'm telling you, after last week, it went from, hey, the Rams are really good, to the Rams are far and away the best team in the NFL.
Right.
Matthew Stafford can do no wrong. The guy just throws touchdowns, never throws interceptions. The Rams are destined for the Super Bowl. That was the conversation last week, and then you're playing the Carolina Panthers.
And to the guy's point about the defense, I don't think the defense was better last year. The defense was pretty rough I would say for the first 2/3 of the season. It really wasn't until the last third of the season they turned it on, or they were able to click and finally figure it out, because there were so many young guys on the defense last year. So Mr. 5 on it, I would push back on that, because they've been way more consistent throughout this season, this one particular instance aside. Last year, I'm not joking, the first 12 games of the year, their defense was not good. It was bottom third, as a matter of fact.
Just to your point.
Where does the $5 go?
No,
is that like Parker gets that?
It's $4.99, to be clear.
It goes to whoever owns the account.
Yeah, so it actually comes to
like a
GKB.
like a travel bank.
Yeah, right.
Oh, really?
So that's how you monetize YouTube, right?
Oh.
So it's out there. By the way, I get a lot of these now, all of a sudden, these tips, if you will, during the Capcast.
Really?
Now here's the weird
Are you
part.
soliciting tips?
Not at all.
For a guy who never likes
Not
to tip?
at all. Not one bit.
Is
Who
Fernando
complains
Cabrera
about going,
in?
I got a tip at Starbucks now?
But we just turned it on. Like, I didn't know anything about the tipping. It was when you don't have monetization on YouTube, people cannot tip. But when you do have the monetization turned on, when you've qualified for the monetization, they can. So now here's the one problem. Leave it to me, right? There's got to be a connection between Google AdSense, which is these are the ads, and this is where the dollars come from, and your bank account. And, of course, lo and behold, I've never set up. So there's cash somewhere.
Somewhere going.
Somebody's
So you're saying one of your Cappy Cast mates has all the cash?
No, I'm saying that we've not connected the bank account.
I bet your son has it. He figured out a way to get it.
Hey, screw you, Dad!
No,
I'm taking your money.
He hasn't figured it out yet either.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to wait until like the very end of the year so that I can, just kind of bring it all in at once.
So, but the defense yesterday, again, a rough loss, particularly because of the way 4th down went.
That's the whole key.
I mean, the 2 touchdowns on 4th down, 3 for 3 on 4th down overall for Carolina. I'm with you on that. But let's not absolve Matthew Stafford either, who, by the way, had been perfect for like 7 weeks.
Right. And look, it's
record
one thing.
28 touchdown passes with no interceptions. And then immediately after, it gives up 2 interceptions.
But it's one, listen.
Pick 6, and then the fumble recovery. Don't forget that one.
We have all those sound if you ever want to hear
We do. We will. I want to just say this, though. The first interception, people might look at that and they go, well, that's not really on him. The ball got popped in the air. No, it's 100% on him.
He was late.
He threw the ball.
Yeah.
It hit the defensive lineman in the face.
Yeah.
And then the ball went and popped up.
Right.
So it is on the quarterback in this particular case. The second one, which we've seen Matthew Stafford early in the season get picked, and we're like, oh, that was a bad throw. This was an uncharacteristic bad throw by Stafford.
Right. You don't see that often.
No, and it got picked, and it got taken to the house. The fumble at the very end of the game, which was the clincher for Carolina, that's one of those moments where you're like, we've just not seen Matthew Stafford. I can't remember one fumble all year long where he's been hit and lost the ball.
Right. And he was late on the Nakua one that he threw a pick afterwards.
And to your point about Emmanuel Forbes, Morales, too, Emmanuel Forbes has been really, really good this season. Yesterday, he was not very good. Gave up those long touchdown passes.
They were targeting him.
They were. But for the most part this season, he's been one of their best corners.
But those 4th down plays, George,
I love how Chris wants to cut everyone already.
Right, immediately. Fire him.
Yeah.
Cut him.
They were targeting him. And guess what?
Okay,
it worked.
it
Yeah,
happened.
but you know what?
It's one game.
But on those 4th down plays.
Cornerback might be the toughest position to play in the entire sport.
Well, that's why
you
it's
can't
the second
touch
highest paid.
Right. You can't touch anybody. Like, it's insane how hard it is to play corner.
But on 4th down, okay, these were not like
because both of them were 4th and short. I think one of the touchdowns was 4th and 1, and one was 4th and 3.
Yeah.
These were not like run 4 yards and let's hurry up and get you the ball and let's just pick up the first down.
No, this was let it rip.
The first touchdown was a deep ball where the receiver got behind the DB, Forbes in this case. And the second one was where Bryce Young had a lot of time. And he was back there looking around, taking his time, and then he finally let one go, and he went deep again.
So I watched Scott Van Pelt SportsCenter last night when I got home, and he has Tim Hasselbeck every Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And Hasselbeck does a fantastic job of, like, breaking down, like, how teams won. And he showed how, like, Bryce Young, like, had such a clear path of vision to throw the football. And what he says is, look, he's a smaller guy, so if you muddy that picture up for him a little bit, particularly up front, he struggles a little bit because he's got to move backwards or move laterally. He's like, but if he's got a clear picture in front of him, forget it. He will carve you up.
Well, that's why this kid, again, was a top-level high school quarterback coming out of high school.
Cathedral.
Was a top-level quarterback at Alabama, right?
Yeah. And then Alabama,
And so when you play at the highest level of Southern California, L.A. high school football, and then you go and you play at Alabama, and then you're a first-round pick and a top overall pick, and Heisman fanfare and all these other kinds of things, you are talented.
Yeah.
But you're also 21 or 22, and you're a kid being thrown into a bad organization, and it just takes a little bit of time, and that was the biggest win of his career.
All right, coming up.
Wait, another one?
You got an update. Bergie's going to hit sound. Go ahead.
So this is from Panthers Radio. It's the Bryce Young to Tedero McMillan.
Entering today in Carolina's 6 wins, 4th down has been their friend. 13 of 16 on 4th down. On the season overall, 19 of 28. Nobody in the NFL has more 4th down conversions than the Panthers. It's 4th and 2 from the LA 43. Rams crowd the line of scrimmage with a 1-high safety look. Bryce off play action. Has time in the pocket. Throws downfield for McMillan. Makes the catch at the 20. He's got the 10, the 5. Touchdown, T-Mac. Touchdown, Carolina. And the Panthers take the lead with 6:34 to go.
I'll tell you what, I give Bryce a lot.
Anish Shroff on the call there. ESPN's Anish Shroff, who does Carolina Panthers football.
And you know who he beat on that play? Manuel Forbes Jr.
By the way, Tedero McMillan, though, is going to be a superstar at wide receiver. He's only in his rookie season, and he's come on really strong in the last several weeks.
Do you see that Bryce Young also is the youngest quarterback to have 11 game-winning drive?
11. He's the youngest to get to 11 fourth-quarter game-winning drives. Yes.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe, right? Because you feel like you're missing his whole career.
It
you're not even
like
watching.
He was so bad for so long, and now he has 11? Wow.
But, again,
I didn't even know they had 11 wins in his career.
Two L.A. guys took out the Rams.
As Walrus and Encino says, any given
Bryce.
Sunday, Jack.
Mm-hmm.
He says that on the YouTube. He didn't spend $5.
By the way, coming up next, whose loss was worse, Rams or Eagles? Let's do that a little bit. Let's get into USC defeating UCLA.
We definitely have to talk about USC because Bergie's trying not to pay off this bet with Sua.
Oh, and then Cappy's got a bet to pay off with Sexy Jexy.
What bet do I have to pay off?
Yeah, with the Raiders Chargers.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We both have grievances. It's okay.
I definitely have a grievance.
Yeah.
Let's do that. But first, it's 7:22. Good morning on a Monday. Sedano and Cappy, tell us about our friends at Prize Picks.
Quack, quack for the kids.
Yeah.
All right, Prize Picks. Look, if you want sports action in the state of California, Prize Picks is the place to be. Download the Prize Picks app. Use the promo code Cappy, K-A-P-P-Y. First $5 play gets you a $50 lineup bonus. So a $5 lineup gets you a $50 lineup bonus. It's very simple to play Prize Picks, okay? It's more or less. There's a stat projection on every player imaginable and every sport imaginable. In basketball right now, if you're playing basketball, it's points, rebounds, assists, etc. You can do a combo of those. You go more or less. You bundle a couple together. You can win cold, hard cash, sucker.
So, Christopher Arthur Morales, I want you to tell the Italian stallion, your uncle,
yes,
who always says, why is Cappy the spokesperson for Prize Picks when he sucks at Prize Picks? I want you to tell the Italian stallion this past weekend, I had Lamar Jackson on a max discount. All he had to do was pass for more than half a yard, no problem.
Yeah.
I put him together with Jared Goff, who had to pass for more than 241.5 passing yards. He got to 256. It was a $20 power play that won $60. Now, I was watching yesterday, and I had Brock Purdy for less than 214.5 passing yards, check. I had Tua from the Dolphins for less than 220.5 passing yards, 157, check.
Tua rhymes with Sua.
Then Shedeur Sanders. I had Shedeur Sanders for more than 156.5 passing yards. All of a sudden, I get an alert, George, on my phone from PrizePicks. Hey, we're willing to pay you out now. So it was a $20 play to win $120, and they were offering me $60 on the spot when I was already hit 2 out of 3. And I was like, no, Shedeur Sanders has more time. He's going to pass. He's going to get past this. I'm not going to take their money. He passed for 149 yards when I needed him to go for more than 156. So I could have taken what was behind door number 3, but I wanted to go for the whole kit and caboodle, and I didn't get it.
Well,
so I did lose that one.
The Stallion's going to get right to you then.
So I lost one, and I won one. Come on, Shedeur. Got to do better, man. But I knew PrizePicks was trying to get me out.
That's a rude question.
It is?
You see that?
No.
Oh, you don't know what I'm talking about?
No.
Yeah, Shedeur getting into it a little bit with it. It was a rude question by a reporter.
No. Somebody asked him a question and Shedeur didn't like it?
Yeah.
And he said that was rude?
It was rude.
Missed it. What did he say? What the question?
Well, we'll talk about it.
All right. PrizePicks, though, here's the thing. Make sure you download the PrizePicks app. Use our code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y. Make your first $5 lineup. Get $50 instantaneously. I'll be playing a whole bunch of Lakers tonight.
PrizePicks, it's good to be right.
7:25 in the morning. $1 Million Monday. You're waking up, mongrels. Start your day. You don't have to donate $5 for us to read your comment on YouTube, but it sure helps if you do. I don't know where the money goes, though. We got to figure that out. It is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show. Smile. It's Monday, Jack.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We'd like to thank our founding partner.
Call Jacob. Call Jacob at 844-24-JACOB. 844-24-JACOB. Or visit calljacob.com.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Think Verizon, the best 5G network, is expensive? Think again. Bring in your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store today, and we'll give you a better deal. Now, what to do with your unwanted bills? Ever seen an origami version of the Hollywood sign? Jokes aside, Verizon has the most ways to save on phones and plans where everyone in the family can choose their own plan and save. So bring in your bill to your local LA Verizon store today, and we'll give you a better deal. Rankings based on Root Metric True Score report dated 1H2025. Your results may vary. Must provide a postpaid consumer mobile bill dated within the past 45 days. Bill must be in the same name as the person redeeming the deal. Additional terms apply.
Hey, it's Chris Morales. You know, we joke around a lot that I almost died, which I almost did. I had severe heart failure. That's when I went to a Providence hospital in the emergency room. And here's the thing about heart care. It begins with trust. That's why Providence takes the time to listen, understand, and earn yours before making any decision about your care. For me, if it wasn't for Dr. Cobb and Katie Cornella at St. Joe's in Orange, they made me trust them and they made me know. And my health and my life were going to be even better once I got out of the hospital. Providence, caring with compassion in Southern California.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Math is simple. Low prices plus big trade value equals huge savings for you during the 2025 Subaru Share the Love event at Ocean Subaru of Fullerton, where we'll donate $325 for every new vehicle purchased or leased to the charity of your choice. Come in today to trade and upgrade your vehicle or just sell it and get paid. You win either way. For complete details, visit OceanSubaruOC.com.
$325 donation consists of $250 from Subaru and an additional $75 from Ocean Subaru of Fullerton. Expires 12/31/2025.
Hey, Los Angeles, your Rams return home to battle the Detroit Lions in a massive NFC collision with playoff implications on Sunday, December 14th at 1 p.m. Get ready for another electric matchup as Matthew Stafford leads the Rams against Jared Goff and the Lions. Bring all your energy to SoFi Stadium to watch as the #1 team in the NFC West looks to defend their home turf. To secure your seats, visit therams.com/DET. Again, that is therams.com/DET. And we'll see you at the Rams house.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 five-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Hey, this is Rich Eisen. You're starting your day with the Sedano and Kap Morning Show on ESPN LA. Don't forget my show. The Rich Eisen Show is coming up this morning at 9 on 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app. Now, back to the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Oh. Yes, indeed. 7:29. Good morning. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on $1 Million Monday. Wake up, mongrels. On this day in 1990, the number one hit. Whitney, I'm your baby tonight. I came close.
Kind of stepped out.
Yeah,
I think you kind of stepped out.
Yeah, I did step on it.
Pretty excited about this song, too, aren't you?
I was. I'm also excited to tell you the Sedano and Kap Morning Show made possible every day by our friend Jacob Emrani. He's got that new phone number, sucker. You want to say it? 800.
Yeah.
345.
Wait, let me say this part. 6-7.
8-9.
Yeah, 6-7. I've been hitting my daughters up all weekend long with that, and every time I say it, they laugh their asses off. And I'm like, I don't know what it means. I don't know if it's nice, if it's mean, if it's rude,
nothing.
if it's gross.
It's not,
I don't know.
Not.
But I just kept hitting them all weekend long with 6-7. Then I'd hit them with an 8-9. And then I'd remind them that it was Jacob Emrani's phone number.
We love you, Jacob. Thank you for your support as always.
Listen, your kids could use Jacob Emrani if they get into an accident. Hopefully they don't get into an accident.
God willing.
Today is also National Peppermint Bark Day.
Peppermint bark.
Do you just chew on that bark?
I don't know. Is that
pretty good?
Peppermint bark?
Yeah.
Never had it.
Me neither.
Yeah, it's got like
peppermint
chocolate
patty,
on it.
yes.
Yeah.
Right?
What?
Like, isn't that a peppermint patty? Like a
No, this is peppermint bark.
I know, but isn't a peppermint patty like, what do they call those like candy bars with the dark chocolate?
And peppermint patty.
Is
No,
that what it's called?
is peppermint patty?
Is that like a character from Snoopy?
Yeah,
No, it is.
It's both. It's
no,
actually.
what's the peppermint patty called?
Yeah.
It's got the
A
coconut
peppermint
in there?
patty.
No, there's something. There's a name
No,
for
there
it.
is. The York peppermint
York,
patty.
Oh, yeah,
York peppermint patty.
Yeah. No, that's a real thing.
Do they still make those?
Yes.
Do they really?
Yes. Not very much. I think they're like regionalized now. Though.
Oh, really?
I don't think it's a national brand
Oh,
anymore.
really?
Maybe I'm wrong.
You know about the production of peppermint patties now, huh?
I'm
with
fairly
York.
certain I've seen them in the Northeast, though.
Okay,
Yeah.
but not here in the Southwest.
I have not.
Okay. All
I
right.
have not seen one. I mean, we can go to can we send someone to the CVS or Walgreens? See
They'll
if they
have
sell
it.
them?
Ralph's will have one for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
I will
just
do
like
a
on the
full-blown
side.
investigation today.
I'll look it
You
up.
should.
Is peppermint?
Well, you look it up. Let me
patty
tell you this.
still-
Last chance to enter $1 Million Mondays thanks to Pechanga Resort Casino. Listen all day for your chance to win. Just give us your big game prediction, both teams, and the final score, and you could win $1 million. And just for playing, you'll get 2 tickets to Rams Cardinals. $1 Million Mondays on ESPN LA, made possible by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, official California gaming and casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams. We go to our York peppermint patty desk.
I stand corrected. They are
really?
still in mass production.
Oh,
Okay.
1.5 billion York peppermint
Oh, my
patties are made
God.
annually.
Wow.
Do they sell that many?
Although,
Yeah, how many are sold?
the brand shifted
Yeah.
from the traditional plant in Reading, Pennsylvania, to Monterrey, Mexico.
Oh,
see.
boy.
See.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Yeah, getting
Go
the
to-
jobs.
Wow.
Go to any cashier.
Be a bunch of tariffs on those peppermint
So, right,
patties.
that's what it is. If you buy the peppermint patty, it's more expensive
It's like
than it used to be.
$19 now.
1.9% financing on a York peppermint patty.
Our friend Omar's got to get into the peppermint patty business now.
Right. When you buy or lease a new Subaru from Ocean Subaru Forth, you get a York peppermint patty. It's either a York peppermint patty or a new TV. Which would you prefer? They cost the same to bring into the country.
Hey, so let's talk about SC. How would you assess their season? I feel like their season was a success.
How can you say that?
They're a 9-win team, man.
Yeah, but
You
they
got
but they
beat
didn't
by
win
Notre
one,
Dame,
They didn't win one game.
Oregon, and Illinois.
Right, so like every
On the
big
road.
game that they had, other than Iowa, which was at home, they lost all those games. And you just said it,
But
Bernie,
they won,
on the road.
what was it, 7 games last year?
But they're not going to the CFP.
So what?
That's
So
all that
what?
matters.
Only 12 teams go.
And 3 weeks ago, we thought they
Out
were
of
going to be one of them.
136.
Right, but don't you understand
This
the
is
arrogance?
the problem. No,
don't-
you're right.
yeah,
You've been
see-
right the whole time. Your arrogance. You have no idea. USC.
Cappy, why'd you turn this on me?
USC. How many?
Get him, George.
In the
Get him.
last 25 years, USC has been good for a small stretch of time.
Yeah, when the Werther's original guy was there.
Correct. And an even smaller stretch of time when Sam Darnold was the quarterback.
And Clay Helton.
Okay? That's it. 6 seasons out of 25. Your expectations are completely out of whack.
Oh,
Well, you know
my
why?
God.
But you want to know why that is? Because the USC expectations are the same as the Laker expectations. They're the same as the Dodger expectations. They're out of whack because the USC fan actually believes that they are, here's the word, entitled to be one of the great powers of college football. But to be entitled to do that, guess what you got to do?
Got to win football games.
You got to win the games that are put in front of you. Not try and get rid of the Notre Dame from your schedule because it's too hard of a game.
So when you get Lincoln Riley and you give him $110 million and you buy him a house and you buy out his house in Oklahoma and you give him a plane, you're not supposed to win football games?
No, you are supposed to win football games.
Yes, but the problem is this. You did all that, which is fantastic, and then you also didn't give him all the money he needed to buy players.
Right,
okay?
right.
He could have gone out and bought
Maybe
players.
they should start a YouTube donation like
right.
we do.
He could have used his own money. Right. I don't know what his donation is to the USC NIL collective, but bro should put a couple $1 million into it.
So, he was, if anything, look, the problem with Lincoln Riley, and there's a number of them.
Okay, I was going to say, was there only one?
But that, to me, the biggest problem with Lincoln Riley in this tenure has been he brought over the best quarterback in the country with him. And that skewed expectations very quickly because the idea was, Lincoln Riley's the quarterback maker, which he has been for the most part in his career. Let me tell you something. Jaden Mayava is a top 5 quarterback in college football this year. By pretty much every metric you want to look at, he is a top 5, maybe at worst 6th quarterback in college football this year. So he's done a good job with the quarterback. And I honestly think Mayava should come back one more year. We can get to that later. But, because I don't think he's not a first-round pick in the NFL. He's maybe a second-round pick. But that was the problem. He comes in with Caleb. He brings in a couple of his guys from Oklahoma who follow him to USC. It's very similar, interestingly enough. We talked about this the other day about Indiana. Kirk Cignetti took his whole team from James Madison that went 11-1 and brought them to Indiana, including his quarterback, and they had instant success. And then he did a good job in following it up. This was the difference, okay? Good job in following it up the following year. Lincoln Riley.
Well, he also went out and got himself a quarterback,
in
one
Fernando
of the top-level quarterbacks.
But Fernando Mendoza, if you would have told me, I did 5 of his games last year. If you would have told me that guy's going to be a first-round pick, I would have told you, nah, maybe second or third at best. Like, they've done a good job of surrounding him, which is where the mistake was made. But it wasn't by Lincoln Riley necessarily, although he deserves some of the blame. It's also by USC and the administration being behind on NIL. They just thought, Lincoln's going to wave a magic wand and get guys to commit. They were behind on NIL to begin with. He masked some of that with Caleb initially, but then year 2 of Caleb was a mess because they lost a bunch of guys, and then they couldn't bring in good guys or good enough guys because they didn't have the money initially. And then they started to realize, oh, crap, we got to start spending because everybody's spending, and it's an arms race. And then slowly but surely he's had to turn this thing around with less money than some of his competitors. Now they're starting to spend money again, and you're seeing results, 9 wins. Next year, if he gets the number 1 recruiting class, if they plug holes in the portal, they are going to be a dangerous team. I have said that since week 4, okay, or week 5 after they lost to Illinois. I said I still think they can be pretty good this year, and I think next year could be a really good year for them.
Oh, next year, because we've never heard this before with Lincoln Riley.
Right, except you've heard it from people that don't know college football like me.
Year.
Oh, you hear that?
Right.
You hear that?
Next year
this
he's
guy
going
knows
to do
college
it.
Ball.
He's going to do it next year.
You don't know college ball.
You don't know college ball.
Hey, listen,
I
let me
know
tell you something.
when USC was winning and they won championships.
Right.
And they were a team that could run out there and win.
You couldn't even grow a beard back then.
That's true, actually.
Well, hey, listen, here's the thing about...
I know. No, I'm not done.
Oh, please, keep going.
I know USC when one Keyshawn Joseph Johnson. It was Joseph Keyshawn Johnson, but it doesn't matter.
That's even longer.
Yeah, it was long ago. And he was the number 1 overall pick.
The 1900s.
And people talked about Marcus Allen.
The 1900s.
I mean, you wanted to be...
and people talked about Keyshawn Johnson.
Yeah, him too. Him.
Back then when he was doing it, you wanted to be Nick Lachey.
I did.
But here's
what
the thing,
happened to us?
Here's the thing about
now
Lincoln
we're
Riley.
saying, it was a good year because we beat
It's
UCLA.
It's an embarrassment. It is. It's an embarrassment if you're a USC
but Oregon
fan.
routed the Trojans.
But if you're
Notre Dame pounded them.
But if you're like my man Sedano, you don't come at it from a USC fan perspective, the arrogance of the fan base. You come at it from the college football analyst perspective, and you're like, most teams 9-3, that's damn good. That's pretty damn good. But the problem is that...
And yes, we're going to the Holiday Bowl again. I can't wait.
Alamo, actually, probably.
Really? The Alamo?
the
Even
Alamo.
better. Wow.
Are you excited for that one, Chris?
Better.
You excited for the Alamo Bowl?
Can't wait to go there.
I can't wait to do the imaging for the Alamo Bowl.
Can't wait to get there.
By the way, if you look at the Alamo Bowl's history, the teams that end up the Alamo Bowl, they generally end up in the playoff the next year.
Are you trying to sell me on the Alamo Bowl now?
Apparently.
You want me to bring it up and look it up for you?
I do. While you're doing that, let me tell you something real quick. Lincoln Riley. Here's the thing about Lincoln Riley.
Is it a read or no?
No, this is the thing about Lincoln Riley. When you've got Baker Mayfield, number 1 overall pick. When you've got Kyler Murray, a number 1 overall pick. When you've got Jalen Hurts, who's already won a Super Bowl. When you've got Caleb Williams, a Heisman Trophy winner, a number 1 overall pick, a guy who in year 2 has the number 1 seed in the NFC. What do all of those guys have in common? They're all superstar quarterbacks. Lincoln Riley, when he is armed with a superstar quarterback, has been incredibly successful. Jaden Maeva, who George just points out, statistically is a top-level college quarterback, doesn't really reach the level of superstar. Maybe he will, but he has not yet. Point being, here's what Lincoln Riley teams are. When they have superstar quarterbacks, they're good. They don't traditionally win on the road, and they don't necessarily play good defense or special teams. They're offensive football teams. So Lincoln Riley, you're not hearing his name. Nobody's talking about Lincoln Riley being taken by some other school. That already happened.
Well, there was rumors.
Out there.
There was some rumors.
There are rumors at Penn State.
But they're not like the storyline that we've been seeing.
I already know who they're hiring.
You do?
I do.
It's not Bob Chesney, is it?
Why not?
Oh, yeah, and this Bob Chesney thing going around about
because
UCLA.
the guy is in the mix for a college football playoff spot.
Oh, okay.
Is our Alamo Bowl update desk ready?
And he's not Lane Kiffin, who's just going to walk away.
But by the way,
Kiffin.
USC next year, like you're talking about next year, how good they're going to be. They have to play at Indiana, at Penn State.
They're going to lose 7 games next
Ohio
year.
State, Oregon, Washington, Notre Dame, Wisconsin. Like those are all really
schedule's
good
get
teams.
tougher.
I get it.
That's a tough schedule next year.
Cool. They'll be better next year.
Will they make the
Alamo
playoff
Bowl
next year
update
with that?
desk ready? Or
What's that? You're
the
both talking
Alamo
at the same time.
I know that was bad. I apologize. Is the Alamo Bowl update desk ready, or else I got something else?
In the last
All right, hold
3
on.
seasons, 3 of the 6 participants have made it to the CFP from the Alamo Bowl.
Oh.
So you play in the Alamo Bowl, and it's a stepping stone to the college football playoff.
Well, I mean,
at least 50%.
you can say what you want.
50%
Like,
of
3 of
teams.
3 of the 6 teams that have competed in the last 3 years have made the CFP.
Who's that? Do we know?
Texas, Washington, and BYU could be.
BYU
is likely going to be one of those teams.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so
You hear that? Don't down on the Alamo Bowl.
I'm sorry.
Okay, don't down on San Antonio.
They could go on the Riverwalk.
Okay.
Maybe Lincoln Riley will jump in. Take a splash. We can calm you down a little bit so you're not yelling at reporters.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Saturday, Berkey and I did the Coors Light Crosstown Classic Special powered by Verizon live at Tom's Watch
That's the
Bar.
2nd year in a row you've done it.
Yeah. And it was great. Rick Neuheisel joined us, Keyshawn.
Oh, nice.
David Woods and
Did
Sua.
you tell Rick Neuheisel about Jerry and his soft skin and his perm?
I didn't go soft skin, but I told him his son had good hair.
Oh,
and he
okay.
just chuckled.
Okay.
You also said that you're Jerry's dad.
Yeah, I called him Jerry's dad. But here's the thing.
Did he laugh at that?
I bet you liked it.
Yeah, he liked it. He was a great guest.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's Rick's
very
great.
good.
Rick's
Much,
awesome.
much better guest than football coach. Anyway, so here's the thing.
It's not false.
Mean-spirited.
Sua
Not false.
made a bet.
Sua!
Sua came by live, made a bet with Berkey. Didn't give Berkey the 21.5, but gave him 17.5. And the bet was, if Berkey covered and if UCLA covered, Sua would have to wear UCLA gear all week.
Mm-hmm.
If that didn't happen, Berkey had to wear USC gear all week. Well, Sua forgot to leave USC gear and texted me late last night. And when my phone popped up with Sua, I went, oh, my God, it's Sua.
Oh, Sua.
And he said, can you bring USC gear for Bergman? I said, well, it's going to be really big on him. But he said,
Even
well.
better.
So I bring in, I spilled coffee on it, but this USC sweatshirt and hat that I was sporting Saturday. Bergie put it on, sucker.
No. Hold.
Yeah,
we need to talk about this before I put this stuff on.
Wait,
Put
what
this
was the
stuff
bet?
on.
Yeah, that's give us the
Bergie's got to
details of
wear
the bet.
USC gear every day.
Right, so
So I do,
17.5
yes.
points
So
is what UCLA
17
had
and a
to
half
cover.
points. They did not cover. I gave him. I should have gone the full 21 and a half. Either way, went 17 and a half.
Put
I
on the
lost.
gear.
No. So at this point, Sua's supposed to give me his gear.
Yeah.
I do not have Sua's gear. He forgot. That's not my fault that he forgot. I said on Instagram, on Twitter.
But he made the amendment where you said you were going to wear gear. By proxy, he has allowed Chris to give you gear, so you have to wear the gear.
Yeah, on Sua's proxy.
On Instagram. This is discussion. on Instagram, he went into my office and said, I'm going to leave you my gear right now. And I had a whole video making fun of me, laughing at me, and then did not leave me gear.
Right, but by proxy, he gave Chris. Chris is his proxy.
I'm on Bergie's side here. I think the gear has to be Sua's gear.
I'm updating my resume. Sua's proxy.
Yeah.
Oh, Sua.
I feel like this
Well, let
needs
the
to be...
mongrels decide. Parker, put up a poll.
I am happy to do it, but however, it should be the guy
Well,
that
let the mongrels decide.
It should be Sua's gear.
It should be Sua's gear.
Is
Thank
Parker
you,
here?
Yeah, he's here.
Parker, put up a poll.
Yeah,
Let
Parker.
the mongrels decide.
I don't even know why we're letting the mongrels decide.
Well,
I
they're
am
all
on the
SC
side of
fans.
No,
Bergie.
because this is a democracy, damn it.
It's a democracy inside the show.
It is?
I don't know.
Okay.
Except when I say it's communism.
I am on Bergie's side here. I believe that Sua made the bet, and Sua said, you have to wear my gear, not
100%.
USC gear that could come from Morales that could be 3 sizes too big.
all over it.
That
Well,
has to
I
be from
spilled coffee
7-Eleven
on it.
coffee.
We'll let the mongrels decide. But we can get back to USC and even UCLA because they could have a new coach
They
here
got
soon.
Bob Chesney, apparently. That's what
Well,
Bergie's
not
reporting.
yet.
Not yet.
Who's
Not
Bob,
yet.
Bob
Chesney?
Chesney, the singer? The country music singer?
Kenny Chesney.
Oh, that's Kenny Chesney.
Yeah,
My
Bob
bad.
Chesney,
My
no
bad.
relation.
My bad, y'all.
But I'll
My
tell you
bad.
this.
Yeah.
If we can get him on the show, you will love this dude.
Well, you've told us how much you
You
love
will
him.
love this dude. I met him once, and I fell in love with him.
I want you to become a UCLA fan if they hire him.
And we'll see.
Ooh.
Wait a minute. Are you saying
That's
Bob
not a no.
Are you saying Bob Chesney's like Dr. Cerruti?
Hi, this is Dr.
I
Cerruti.
just think he's such a likable guy. Like his whole story is amazing. His dad is with him with him everywhere he goes on with the team. It's awesome.
That's super cool.
Yeah. Hey, real quick.
That was about LAX.
Yes, because we got to get to Cappy. Speaking of Cappy and bets, Cappy lost a bet with
What kind of
the
bet did I
Raiders
lose?
and Chargers with old Sexy Jexy, who texted me last night.
Hey, by the way, guys in the back, just so you guys know, when we're putting up a poll, it's spelled P-O-L-L.
Not P-O-L-E.
Not P-O-L-E.
Did you say P-O-L-E?
Pole. That's pole.
amazing.
Hey, Cappy, you
That's
know where
awesome.
I was? You know where I was last night?
I am going to assume you were at your home away from home.
Yes, LAX. Changes arriving daily, man. People mover trains begin rolling early next year as part of LAX's ongoing investment to transform and improve your travel journey. The People Mover trains will quickly move guests between the terminals, Consolidated Rental Car Center, Metro trains, and buses, so you don't need a car to get to LAX. But if you do want to take your car, also it connects to the economy parking and Cappy's favorite, the Kiss and Fly lot. The trains make it simple and fast to get to your LAX destination in 10 minutes or less, and they'll depart every 2 minutes, beginning early next year in 2026. To learn more, go to this website, lawa.org/ESPN. That's lawa.org/ESPN.
Thank you, Sedano. 7:46 on a Monday morning. Rams fans, this Sunday, December 7th, join ESPN LA and Bud Light for the ultimate Rams watch party. We're meeting at Cocoa Beach Bar and Grill in Marina Del Rey, the MDR. Kickoff is 1:25 p.m. against Arizona. Get ice-cold Bud Light, great food, and massive game day energy.
And by the way, if you want to vote on the poll, should Bergie have to wear...
P-O-L-L.
Yes. Should Bergie have to wear the USC gear that
Morales.
Chris gave him by proxy from Sua, because Sua forgot to leave his USC gear because Bergie lost the bet between USC and UCLA? You can go to the YouTube channel, ESPN LA YouTube channel, go in the chat. There's a poll in there, and you can vote there. Right now, it's not looking good for you, Bergie.
No, it's not. But either way, he was here Saturday and Sunday. He came for USC and for Rams game. He was here all day,
Democracy
all
will
weekend.
decide.
I don't agree.
I don't know.
I'm with you, Bergie.
Cappy.
I'm with you.
Let me continue
You
the
see
read already in progress. As I was saying, massive game day energy. Wear your colors. See you Sunday at Cocoa Beach Bar and Grill. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. By the way, the Rams on Sunday have to go to Arizona. They played tough against the Bucs, and this is the song we'll be playing all week.
Let me hear it.
There is no Arizona. As Jamie O'Neal once sang. The Arizona, the hook there. I don't know if it lands or not, but we're going to play it. 7:47, Smile Mongrels. It's a Monday. And vote on the poll. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We're back. What is that? About 2 minutes from right now.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We'd like to thank our founding partner,
Abner Gatt, your trusted Los Angeles public adjuster. Call Abner directly at 818-917-5256 for help with your insurance claim.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Hey guys, it's Cap. Here's the scenario.
Your home is flooded and the damage is severe. Now it feels like your insurance company is turning on you. They won't approve a replacement living arrangement, and the adjuster leaves you in the lurch. Take a breath and call Avner Gatt, one of Southern California's largest public adjuster firms. Avner Gatt knows how to fight back when your insurance company makes you feel like a criminal, leaving you with no hope of getting into your home and getting it all back together. With decades of experience and a passion for helping people, Avner and his family take the call themselves. So whether you have a toilet overflow, a broken water line, a burst supply line, a broken fire sprinkler, whatever the water damage is, you call Avner Gatt today at 818-917-5256, or you go to avnergatt.com. It's 818-917-5256 or avnergatt.com. You call, Avner answers, he says hello. Your claim is our game. avnergatt.com.
The town loves a good highlight. But what happens after the lights go out? That's where real work starts. At Vista Paint, we're here for the ones that don't skip prep, who show up early, take clean edges, and don't cut corners. We make the paint that covers, sticks, and gets it done. Going strong past the hype, because the best jobs don't need a filter, just the right tools. When you're working late and pushing through the weekend, you need a partner that stands with you. No gimmicks, no shortcuts. Just reliable products and local service you can trust. Vista Paint. No flash, just finish.
Buenos dias.
Officer, can I get your perspective as a man of the law?
You know I'm a mall cop, right?
You see this Hyundai Santa Fe? I only paid for it.
Whoa.
Right? I'm not in trouble, am I?
Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on select Hyundai vehicles. See your SoCal Hyundai dealer. Offers end December 1st. Call 714-568-7676 for details.
Too much on your plate? Get 50% off your first 6 months of payroll at gusto.com/radio. Gusto saves you 2 days every month on payroll, taxes, and compliance. So you can go from payroll to pumpkin pie, filing taxes to raising glasses, counting hours to counting blessings. There's no need to transfer payroll history when you switch before the end of the year, and you'll be thankful you did. Choose a future with Gusto and get more time for what matters. For a limited time, get 50% off your first 6 months at gusto.com/radio.
Hey, I'm Mike Slater. My dad passed away at the age of 63. It's out of nowhere. Had a stroke. Super hard, obviously, for the whole family, but my dad had life insurance. This is why I have life insurance for my family, for my wife and 4 kids. And the best place to get life insurance is ethos.com, because you can do it in 10 minutes. And there's no medical exam and no blood test, just a few health questions. Get life insurance in 10 minutes so your family is protected. Ethos, ETHOS, ethos.com/play.
You're hanging out with the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
By the way, speaking of tap it, go tap the like button, you mongrels.
Yeah, tap that like button, mongrels.
Let's go.
More Sedano and Kap right now.
7:51. Oh, this is saucy and smooth for a Monday. Yesterday, November 30th, back in 1997, the number one R&B song, LSG, My Body. You know who LSG is? That was the mix of Gerald Levert, Keith Sweat, and Johnny Gill.
Ooh.
And pantalones were just flying off.
Oh, really? Under pantalones.
Underpants,
probably flying
real
off.
pants.
Right. Being thrown up on that stage.
By the way, Keith Sweat and the whole gang, Drew Hill, the whole Mishpucha,
yeah,
they're going to be performing over here at Peacock, where our friends Yachtly Crew performed Saturday in March of 26.
I heard the Yachtly Crew concert on Saturday night was insane.
We should plan. It was. And we went to the dog after for the after party, the whole crew. But we should plan to go to the Keith Sweat concert as a whole show.
I think we should all bring our ladies,
No,
girlfriends,
absolutely.
wives,
You don't
because
wanna make it
otherwise
weird.
it's just me and you, and we have to take our underpants off. You know?
No, I didn't mean you and me go to the
Okay.
Keith Sweat concert.
Sounds like we're going back to the E. You know?
Just bros. We're just bros.
I mean, just a couple of bros hanging out at a Keith Sweat show. You know?
And I believe Genuine's going to be on that show, too.
Oh, really?
We got to talk Genuine into letting me up on stage.
Yeah, we do.
Just grind it.
Totally.
How's the pole looking?
It looks like I'm getting ready to climb that thing. You know?
That's the poll we're putting up.
We got a poll on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. Let's go to get ready, Parker, with the update desk. Is he potted up?
Oh, yeah. What's the Berkman situation?
We didn't prepare him for this, so give him a moment to get headphones.
The question is, does Bergman have to wear the USC gear? And the answer is yes, put on Chris's stuff.
76%.
Or no, it's not from Sua. 24%.
Well, I was going to go to Parker for it.
I understand.
We
but-
just did it.
Yeah,
Parker's taking too long.
right. Parker's just too
What do
busy.
you guys think in the back, though, Parker?
Too busy with his grooming
What do
his
you think the
mustache.
bet should be?
You guys want to know what's funny?
What?
I can't hear anything. I still don't have headphones.
Oh, okay. Well, then never mind. Well, we'll come back to you next hour.
Plenty of headphones over here.
Good job, Parker.
Yeah.
At least you're here.
Right. Yeah. At least
I'm
you made
here.
it today. We're going to have to call looking for you.
But
And you were
Cappy,
dead in a ditch.
help me out here.
Yeah.
So let's just appeal to the audience here right
The
now.
audience has spoken.
Well,
No,
that's
it's
because
the
the audience
YouTube
is always
chat.
on pile-on
Yeah.
Dude,
mode.
actually,
They-
now it's 77%.
Well, yeah, because the audience in there, first of all, is mostly USC fans, and I'm a UCLA fan, so they want me to put on the gear. They also are pretty against me typically anyway.
Okay.
So that is just like it's not democratic. It's
Right.
all very
What are
much.
you talking about?
It's not
There's nothing more
democratic.
democratic than voting.
Yeah, it's
No, but the
democratic,
vote
but it's
has
also
been, the whole.
Did you say there's bias
I'm
already?
saying there's
in the-
bias
in
built
the
in.
sample?
Massive
Built-in
bias.
The
bias.
sample
Right. Yes.
is biased?
Right. This is not
100%.
democracy.
Come on, put on that coffee-stained sweatshirt right now.
See, it's coffee stained. It's dirty. It's yours.
It's not
Hey, you know
dirty.
what you're
It's
doing?
five
You're
times
just
too big.
delaying Cappy's bet
I don't
situation.
even know what you're talking
It's
about. I don't have any
completely
bet.
By the
clean.
way,
I just
think
spilled
I'm on
coffee on it.
Cappy's side too.
At least wear the hat.
So when Sexy Jexy was here,
He's
he was
not, though.
Parker's partner in crime early on in the iteration of this show.
Right.
He went to go work for the NFL Network. Does he still work for us in any capacity?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, really? When?
He's a teammate.
On the weekends, it's
I haven't
something
seen
he'll
that
help
kid
out.
in months.
Yeah.
Well, he's
he
working
texted
at the
me-
NFL Network.
You had made a bet with him in studio that if the Chargers beat the Raiders twice, you would have to wear some Chargers gear. I don't remember
Oh, really?
specifically.
I don't
what it
remember
was.
this.
See, me either. I don't remember it either.
Oh, no, I
I
remember.
don't remember.
Vividly.
I don't remember.
Yes.
You clearly not vividly.
Well,
because you only
vividly
seem
that he was in studio. I don't remember the specific gear you had to wear.
Okay.
I remember. Who was the guy? The Charger guy.
The guy from the guy? Wait, which guy? The
Don't be a
Charger guy.
jerk face.
No, come on.
That he
The
was.
guy.
He's like the Charger fan guy.
The
Like,
guy.
What?
There was in San Diego.
Yeah?
The Bolt
I wish
Club
I knew.
or
I
whatever
don't
the hell
remember.
they're
I don't
called.
know. I don't know.
Lee
anything.
Hacksaw Hamilton?
You totally know. You totally know. The
I don't know.
Bolt Up Club or
What?
what?
What do you
these
mean the Bolt Up
Oh,
Club?
that's right, the Bolt Up Club.
No, not the
I
Bolt
do
Up
One of
remember
Boys.
these
that.
nonsensical fan clubs.
The Bolt Up Boys?
That's what we're going to be at that Keith Sweat concert. We're going to be the Bolt Up Boys.
Anyway, you had to wear the gear.
Yeah.
Get his ass on the phone. Get Sexy Jexy
Or
on
the
the phone.
Bolt Up guy.
Get Sexy Jexy on the phone. Because you,
Wait, what am I supposed
during
to
the
do?
YouTube hour, get
Yeah.
Sexy Jexy on the phone.
I'm going to say
You
this
got to
in
wear
advance.
Charger gear. You bet that the Raiders would not get swept by the Chargers.
Let me ask, again, technicality here. Okay, technicality. Bergie's technicality is that it's not Sua's gear. I'm on Bergie's side.
Correct.
My technicality is this. I made a wager with a guy when he used to work here.
He still works here.
He does not work on this show.
Correct.
Yeah, he's
On
still
this
an
show,
does
but
not
he
work
works
here.
here.
Employee,
Chris
though.
confirmed
on the
that.
roster.
And
Yeah.
I'll tell you something else. I'm a little offended, to be honest with you.
Why, because you lost?
No,
The Bolt Up Boys.
because I'm a little offended by Anthony Sexy Jexy. This kid, all right, takes off for the NFL Network. Does he ever one time send me a text, call me, email me? Hey, Cap, just want to let you know I'm taking
I thought
off.
you blocked him.
I'm going to this. Well, I should have blocked him because
You
all the
deleted
weird,
him from our group
There
text.
was a lot of weird stuff that he was doing.
Right, but you deleted him from our group text.
Because he doesn't work here anymore.
On
He
the
he
show,
still works
He does
here.
work here.
And I guarantee you, he'll be a Bolt Up boy when we go to Keith Sweat.
Yeah.
But he didn't text you. He
did-
texted Sedano.
He never freaking texts me. You know, he and I had a good relationship off air. You know, we always talked about horse racing. He wanted to bring his dad to Del Mar. He would always ask me when my horses were. We had this nice relationship. We had a favorite donut shop that we shared together. This little mother effer.
What, you guys dating or something? What the heck's going on?
This is my point. This is my point. Is that this little mother effer takes off for the NFL Network.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Have a
send
Rinaldi
me,
moment
He
with
don't
him?
send me a text. He doesn't send me an email. He doesn't send me a note. He doesn't say one thing to me. And then all of a sudden yesterday, the pathetic Raiders get beat by the Chargers, and he's starting to send messages out there like, time to pay off your bet. I'm like, hey, bro, when you leave, a sign of an ounce of class and respect is, hey, I wanted to let you know, bro, I'm taking off. I'm going to get this job. I'm improving my career. Not a word. And then all of a sudden, from out of nowhere, he becomes a bolt-up boy? I don't think I should have to pay off this bet.
I'm with you, Cappy.
Thank
no,
you.
I don't think you
absolutely
should
not.
at all.
Thank you.
You
Let's
gotta
stand
pay
in
it out.
solidarity together.
You got to pay
Thank
it
you.
out. The audience, even the mongrels. Let's put another poll, Parker. Put up another poll.
And the
Two
other
L's.
poll
Two
is
L's
biased.
this time.
And put another biased poll up.
Look at you, biased poll.
They are biased.
And then you wonder why the mongrels don't like you.
If the guy leaves the job and then wants to come back and collect,
he still works
months
here.
later.
When was the last time he worked here?
And he doesn't have enough, not an ounce
they
of
don't even know
class
back there.
to at least say, hey, man, letting you know I'm bailing, you know?
Wait,
Classless.
YouTube won't let you double poll?
No double polls.
Come on.
Excited to let you double poll.
I saw this. We should get cited on here.
Damn right we should.
Wait, are you serious? No double poll?
Just end this bias poll and put up the other bias
All right,
poll.
then mongrels, go in the mongrel chat right now in the ESPN LA YouTube chat and just put up, if you want Cappy to dress up in the Charger gear, I want you to put up bolt up boys.
And the best comment will win Mongrel of the Morning coming up in just a few minutes.
Yeah.
It's 7:59 on a Monday.
Green Bergie, solidarity.
A bolt up Monday.
I'm with you, Cap.
We are.
Or actually do this. Smash the like button, too.
Smash it. Remember how that worked out for me?
That worked out well for Chris.
I think I'm 2,000 down for the year on that one. 710 ESPN, KSPN, Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station. We got the Mongrel of the Morning coming up. More fun and frivolity. It is $1 Million Monday. Let me tell you about my guy, Nicky D, the general manager of Felix Chevrolet. The LA Auto Show just wrapped up. You saw my video on the IG, CMM Spectrum. You can always follow me. You saw me pressing the flesh with Felix the Cat. That is Felix the Cat, and he's right across USC, right off the 110 on Fig. There, Felix Chevrolet has been around since 1921. It's an LA institution. Get that, Lincoln Riley? Felix Chevrolet has more credibility in this town than you, sucker. I wish Felix Chevrolet would act. Felix should come out and coach USC. Maybe we could beat Notre Dame them. But here's the thing. Whether it's Felix or Lincoln Riley, the one thing I can guarantee is if you need a new ride, go see my guy Nicky D at Felix Chevrolet. Go, hey, Nicky D, I want to pet that big cat. Not only will he let you pet it, he's going to get you great Felix Chevrolet gear like the great hat I'm wearing today for our YouTube audience and a great deal on a new ride. You want a Silverado? You need a Tahoe? How about you want to go EV? They got the Equinox. And if you're like Cappy, you want a brand new Corvette so you can race around town, go see Nicky D, Felix Chevrolet, FelixChevrolet.com. Say, Nicky D, I want to pet that big cat, Jack. 8 o'clock straight up on a Monday morning. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We continue with the Mongrel in the morning. 4 minutes from right now on ESPN LA.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We'd like to thank our founding partner,
East Central Hotel, the official downtown home away from home for Cappy and Morales. EastCentralHotel.com.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
And there it is, LA, the new number that's changing the game. 800-345-6789. From courtside to curbside, when accidents happen, 800-345-6789. Jacob's the one you call. 800-345-6789.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob, 1-800-345-6789. Call Jacob.
John Ireland for Blue Ice Vodka. Blue Ice's double espresso crafted with Arabica coffee makes the perfect espresso martini. Just shake with ice and pour. Soft, smooth, and delicious. Blue Ice Vodka, because taste matters.
Midland, coming live in concert.
People say I've got a drinking problem.
Saturday, December 6th at Fantasy Springs Resort Casino. Get Midland's latest album, Barely Blue, out now. And see them live in concert. Get tickets now at FantasySpringsResort.com or at 760-342-5000. Don't miss Midland.
This Christmas, elevate your game. Big nights deserve big views, especially on Christmas Day. Watch the Lakers light up the holiday or catch the Kings and the biggest concerts from your own private suite at Crypto.com Arena. Make this season unforgettable. Reserve your suite now at CryptoArenaSuites.com.
Have you heard the refinancing rule of thumb that says you have to drop your rate at least 0.5% to refi because it'll take several years of savings to recoup the closing costs for a refi? The Loan Exchange says the rule is nonsense. With a Loan Exchange free closer, you can lower your rate without paying any cost whatsoever. That's right, lower your rate with no cost and your balance doesn't go up. You start saving on the first day you have the loan and every day thereafter. If you decide to move next year or rates drop further, you can exchange that loan for another without losing a dollar that was tied up in closing costs. Today's 30-year fixed-free closer rate in APR is 5.875%. So if your current mortgage rate is higher than 5.875%, give the Loan Exchange a call at 855-752-9944 or log on to theloanexchange.com. It won't cost you a thing. NMLS 1637539. Loan subject to credit approval. See website for licensing information, loan terms and conditions. Equal housing lender. Call 855-752-9944 or visit theloanexchange.com.
When it's game time, every play counts. So when it's time to choose your next vehicle, make the winning play at George Chevrolet. From the powerful work-ready Silverado to the family-sized Traverse and all-electric standouts like Blazer and Equinox EV, George Chevrolet has an incredible selection and a championship-caliber team ready to help you get the perfect Chevy at the best price. Visit them off the 91 Freeway, Lakewood Exit in Bellflower, or shop online at georgechevy.com. That's georgechevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
The post-career day press conference, brought to you by Progressive.
Anthony, can you tell us what happened during career day?
I'm a biomedical researcher. The kids just weren't impressed.
How did you feel when your son called in the backup?
Embarrassed, and I knew it would be a fireman. It's always a fireman. It's cliche, but a crowd favorite. He had an axe and everything. I can't compete with that.
And will the fireman be helping your son with his science fair project?
Hope not. I'm literally a scientist.
Like it or not, sometimes you need a backup. That's why there's Progressive to protect your home and auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Clinton Yates here, and the holidays are upon us, full of gatherings, toasts, and plenty of cheer. And if you're like me, you want every moment to shine. That's why I head to Total Wine & More, where you'll find it all at the lowest prices, from rich whiskeys and smooth tequilas to festive liqueurs and elegant champagnes. And if you're not sure what to grab, their guides will help you find bottles that impress. You'll always find what you love and love what you find only at Total Wine & More. Spirits not sold in Virginia and North Carolina. Drink responsibly. B21.
Mornings on ESPN LA will never be the same.
Quack, quack. Quack, quack. I get parents telling me all the time that the kids in the car love the quack. They're now into the quack, quack.
Listen, I am a role model for the youth of America.
Oh, we know that.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show is on. Back to Sedano and Kap.
8:05, good morning. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on $1 Million Monday. On this day in 2012, the number one hit, Rihanna, Diamonds, Cappy.
Turn your mic on.
Yeah, turn your mic on.
We were talking about something
having a
private.
conversation, yeah.
What do you want from me?
Sorry. Well, I don't know. What did you want from us?
I didn't say to turn your mic
on.
on.
Hold on. Wait a second.
I'll wear it for the one time. This thing is gigantic.
Look what's going on here.
Dirty.
So you just gave in.
Now,
You
was
didn't-
that one before you lost 100 pounds?
I probably. Look at the size of it. It goes
what is
all
that,
the
a
way
triple
back.
XL
No, it's double
sweatshirt?
X. It's
Jorge,
double X.
can you fit in here with me?
Oh, probably.
No, back in the 100-pound days, I was wearing 3X.
I'll be in the back, though.
So I will wear this today.
Today is also Eat a Red Apple Day. We should put an apple in Bergie's mouth while he has to wear the sweatshirt.
Yeah, at least wear the hat, Bergie.
Like when you roast a pig.
Yeah, right.
No.
Not that you're a pig, but
Why
you
did
are
you
a
give?
Bruin.
Why did you give up?
Because I need to wear. I can wear it one time because he brought this in. But now, from now on, Sua needs to give this stuff to me. Overnight it.
By the
do
way,
whatever
why
you
aren't you
do-
wearing
go.
the Dodgers USC hat I brought in?
I only wear hats on Fridays. We're not wearing
I only pay off bets on Fridays.
No, I paid off. This is paying off my bet for today.
But I don't understand why you gave up. You were very you had a lot of conviction around
because it was
that
so-
you thought that that it had to come from Sua.
It does have to come from Sua.
But yet you're paying off the bet right now.
I will pay off this portion of it because this thing is gigantic.
Yeah,
and
but
dirty.
I don't understand why you gave up. You quit.
Stop saying it's dirty. It just has coffee stains on it, man.
Is that not dirty?
But that's from this morning because Cappy's ride was bumpy and the coffee went spilling.
The ride was perfect in my brand new Subaru Forester from Ocean Subaru Fullerton.
If we're doing the democratic process, the mongrels chose, but at the same time, I'm only doing it for today because this is just ridiculous.
Well, I've got more sweatshirts.
Well, then you're not really paying off the bet.
No, Sua has to now give.
Well, then
me his
Sua
stuff.
can come in tomorrow and bring the rest of
So
it.
you're paying it off twice?
Yes. No,
I think he's on the
I have
road.
to do the whole. I was supposed to do the whole week.
Well, tell Sua to have someone drop some clothes off.
Fine. That's right. Sua, it's time. If you're listening, bring all your gear.
Send one of your homies.
Time for the Mongrel of the Morning. Who's it brought to you by, Cappy?
Brought to us by Morago Casino Resort and Spa. Good times. Less than 90 minutes from wherever you are.
Now, Crash Override in the Mongrel chat on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles says the Mongrel of the morning should be Greg Bergman for not putting on the USC gear and trying to play the technicality game. But
he is playing the technicality.
But now he's put it on. By the way,
it's a true technicality.
On YouTube, you look so cozy in that USC sweater.
It does look very warm and cozy.
I want to give you a hug.
I hate it so much.
I think I'm still freezing from my time in Indianapolis and Kentucky this week.
I got a sweatshirt
You want a
for
big
you.
sweatshirt?
You want a big,
Degrees.
Here, wear this. I got this
miserable.
for you.
No, I'm fine. It's okay.
That's why there were so many flights canceled around the country because of all the crazy weather.
Well, it started in the Rockies and then started shifting east.
Oh, yeah?
Fly away.
I just watched, I guess
There's
it was
your weather on the 8s.
It was the Ohio State-Michigan game on Saturday where it started snowing like a mofo, and I was like, oh, damn. And then later in the day, was it, I think Minnesota was on television. I don't know why I wasn't really that interested in the game, but I could see it. Right. And it was freezing balls, and the snow was coming down nonstop.
Wait a minute. Whoa. Stand by.
What?
Can we not do that?
What?
I don't feel like that's necessary. Yes.
That wasn't necessary.
It's a necessary adjective
Well,
to
no,
describe.
sometimes it's hot, and then sometimes it's cold.
This isn't Double X Sports Radio in 2005. Let's not
really?
do that.
Oh, no? Really? Was that bad? Really? What? Sometimes...
I think the beauty of this show is that we leave something left to the imagination.
Well, I mean, when it's cold and the footballs get really
Just
hard
say-
like
yeah.
rocks.
Yeah, they
like,
say,
what's the?
I mean, the
what did you guys
footballs.
not understand about that?
Yes.
God, you guys, your heads, man. You're just always in the gutter.
So anyway,
go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's talk about the Raiders for a second.
What about them? What's to talk about?
I mean, what a complete, unmitigated disaster this continues to be. I mean, I don't even understand how this team is this inept.
Well, I'll tell you how they're this inept. And this is something that I must tell you that I didn't realize at the beginning when they hired Pete Carroll, and the stories are now being published all the time. A lot of it has to do with the firing of Chip Kelly. So this is unfortunate, actually. You know, the way it's being described is Pete was so desperate to get back into coaching that he was willing to take a job without really putting the guardrails around the job that somebody of his resume should have.
Right.
Example, you go to hire Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll walks through the door and he goes, hey, great. Look, I've already got my offensive coordinator picked out. I've already got my defensive coordinator picked out. I've got assistant coaches on both sides of the ball. Me and my staff are ready to come take over your organization. Would you not grant Pete Carroll with his resume that consideration if you're going to hire Pete Carroll as your head coach?
I mean, in theory, yes.
Okay. So it turns out when
I would probably not have hired Pete Carroll at this stage of his career.
But again, but they did.
Yeah.
And when they hired him, rather than Pete saying, hey, look, the only way I'm going to take this job is if I have my OC and my DC and I fill out the coaching staff because that's what I do.
Yeah.
But Pete, according to the reports now, was so desperate to get back into coaching
that he'd take whatever they'd give him.
That he let them
choose
his offensive coordinator and his defensive coordinator.
Right.
And so the story now is, again, whether you believe it or not.
But that's Pete and his side doing some damage control.
Well, that's why I'm saying that how you believe the story's reporting.
Yeah. And I'm not saying it's not accurate, but it's interesting that comes out now, week 12 or whatever the hell it is.
Well, of course. I mean, if they were succeeding, the story might be, boy, Pete was really smart to hire Chip Kelly. He might take credit for it.
Right.
Now he's trying to separate himself from the hire.
Yeah.
And there's no doubt that the reporting is Pete did not choose Chip Kelly.
Yeah.
Chip Kelly did not run the offense that Pete wanted to run. And there's even more, which is Chip Kelly was calling plays that weren't even in the playbook for that upcoming week.
Right.
So there's all kinds of talk about how Chip Kelly is to blame for all of this.
Yeah.
Again, you got to decide what you believe and what you don't believe or who's doing damage control.
Correct.
But if it's true that Pete Carroll did not get to decide on his offensive coordinator or his defensive coordinator, you're setting him up for failure no matter who he's working for.
Correct.
Or any head coach for that matter.
But that's also on him.
It is on him because then it goes back to, were you really that desperate, Coach?
The answer is yes.
But why?
Nobody was looking to hire him,
right.
dude.
You're 74 years old.
Yeah.
You've got
Nobody's
all the money.
Nobody's going to hire Belichick either, by the way.
Well, based on what he's done at North Carolina this year, why would anybody
Those
think
guys
that
are done?
They are done.
They're done.
And I'll tell you this: if I'm Pete Carroll, and
he honestly he should resign. He's not because he's going to get paid, but
I'm a huge Pete fan, and I obviously was a huge Pete believer.
Because this is going to really tarnish his legacy. The last few years have not been kind to him in the NFL.
It's not just that; it's that he probably does not have enough time both on his contract and given his age, to fix this, which I thought from the beginning that it would get fixed
Wait
quickly.
a second.
I know.
I appreciate
know.
you finally came to my side.
I get it.
After I told you in August he would never have the chance to see this thing through.
But I was and could still be.
You
a
and
Pete Carroll
Kirk Morrison
believer.
should both apologize to me.
I don't feel like I need to do that. Okay.
Kirk Morrison should. But you're listening, Kirk.
But I'll just tell you this. I hate to agree with you, but here goes.
Oh, I know. It tastes like vinegar.
But here goes.
Yes.
If I were Pete Carroll,
what would you do?
I might very seriously consider resigning.
Yes.
And I might seriously go to the podium at the end of the year and go, listen.
It's been real.
I'm not built for what it takes to get this done.
Yeah.
I'm 74 years old.
Yeah.
I didn't get to choose my coaching staff. My years of glory at USC and at Seattle are now in my rearview mirror.
Right.
And this is going to take a long time to fix this roster. Because just to give you an example.
Antonio Pierce said on one of those CBS shows or whatever.
It was like
he said it's take decades to rebuild.
Listen,
he was not kidding.
If you blame this all on Pete Carroll, here's what I blame on Pete. I'll tell you this, and again, I was wrong. So here goes. Hey, Raider fans, we all better admit this together.
Yeah.
You know where I was really wrong is I thought that Pete, with a veteran, capable, competent quarterback, could immediately become competitive. Two flaws in the theory. Number one, you needed offensive linemen. You didn't get offensive linemen. Number two, Geno Smith, rather than making adjustments like, hey, I know our offensive line isn't very good. Hey, I know our wide receivers don't have a star. There is no Devontae Adams coming out of the locker room to score red zone touchdowns for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm going to do, George? Snap, hold, throw. Snap, hold, throw. Snap. I'm talking under 3 seconds, get rid of the ball. And Geno Smith holds on to the ball and doesn't take off and doesn't leave the pocket, doesn't run with the ball. It's turned into a bigger disaster than I ever would have imagined.
Yeah.
You know, Geno Smith has been sacked 15 times in 2 weeks?
Yeah.
15 times.
Yeah. 10 times last week.
Because he holds the ball so long.
Yes.
And he has Brock Bowers that has a great red zone.
By the way, that catch Brock Bowers made yesterday was
amazing.
Which, by the way, time out on that catch, because for everybody that said Puka's catch, which was incredible.
Yes.
When Brock Bowers made that catch, I was like, that might have even been better than Puka's catch.
Right.
That's how insane it was.
And then the kid yesterday, from Washington, that catch was nice in the end zone yesterday. I don't know if you saw that.
The Commanders?
Yeah.
Because there was a college catch also. I believe it was Rutgers was playing Penn State this past weekend.
One, yeah.
Dude, this catch was, almost identical to Puka's.
Yeah. How about Justin Herbert fighting through a broken hand? Herbert.
The thing about Herbert is, and it always has been,
he's tough as nails.
The guy is he's courageous.
He's like Stafford in that sense. Like if you look at Stafford historically, you want to talk about tough as nails. The guy played through a broken back.
Yeah, I give him a lot of credit because I didn't realize that it was his hand. I thought it was his elbow that was hurting.
Right.
But obviously, guy comes back and plays.
Guy's having surgery today.
Yeah. Listen, I give the guy a ton of credit only because he's my fantasy quarterback.
He's going to play remember Steve DeBerg when he played for the Chiefs? He had a cast on his non-throwing hand one year in the 90s.
Freaking Aaron Rodgers yesterday.
That's what right. That's what Justin Herbert's going to have to do. But listen, they're right there. They're the number one wild card team right now. The Broncos, man, to their credit, they are skating by the skin of their teeth every week.
Well,
they are winning games.
Let me ask you this question.
Yeah.
Who do you believe in more? The Broncos or the Bears? Because think about this for a quick second.
Yeah, it's a good comparison.
The Broncos are the number one seed right now in the AFC. The Bears are the number one seed in the NFC because the Eagles had lost to the Bears.
I believe in the Broncos more.
Okay, but
I'll tell you why in a second.
But just think about this for a second. You ready?
But not by much.
Okay, but the Broncos have a second-year quarterback who was a first-round pick.
Yeah.
The Bears have a second-year quarterback who was a first-round pick.
Mm.
The Broncos, their whole calling card this year is winning close games,
right?
Including last night,
right? Same thing with the Bears,
and the exact same storyline with the Bears.
Yeah.
In fact, when the Bears beat the Eagles on Thanksgiving, that was like the most points they'd beaten anybody by in a really long time.
They took it to the Eagles,
and the Eagles they hadn't lost by that kind of a margin in a long time.
Yeah.
So you have these two teams, Chicago and Denver, that are both led by young quarterbacks in only their second year. who are both winning close games week after week after week.
And both defenses are playing great. They're both running the ball very well.
So who do you believe in? Do you believe in Denver?
I believe in Denver because I think the AFC is more wide open than the NFC. I still think at the end, I trust the Rams will be there, right? Will be like in the Final Four in the NFC. I believe the Eagles will still be in the Final Four just on talent alone in the NFC. I still think the Lions are as talented a team as there is in the NFC, although it seems now like their play calling is becoming an issue, right? Like I think that their losses of coordinators that we talked about in the summer is starting to rear its ugly head a little bit. So I do think there's just more talent in the NFC, so I think it's going to be a little harder for the Bears. But, man, if they can run with Jonathan Monungai and DeAndre Swift like that, and they play defense like that.
They ran over the Eagles, and their running game this year has been very strong. Again, kind of one of these things where if you're not really paying attention to the Bears, a lot of under-the-radar success.
But with the Broncos, look, the Chiefs may not make the playoffs, which is crazy.
Certainly a possibility.
Okay, the Bills are very up and down. The Ravens are not looking like the Ravens, right? So the three powers in the AFC are not looking like the powers they've been.
Go one step further. Indianapolis, who was everybody's favorite.
They've lost 3 in a row.
They've lost 2 in a row out of the bye.
Right.
So they took a bye, and then they've lost 2 games out. And Jacksonville and Houston are both serious competitors in that
Daniel
division.
Jones, you want to talk about tough, is playing with a broken fibula, a fracture in his fibula.
Wow.
I don't even know how a guy played in the game I called yesterday. It was amazing.
Yeah.
So like the AFC is kind of up for grabs more. I still feel like the NFC, while it looks like it's up for grabs, I just think there's more established teams I would worry about.
And let me preface what I'm about to say by letting everybody know that what I'm about to say is 100% based in homerism.
100
based in homerism. Because I got a lot of people blowing me up on Twitter yesterday.
They're blowing you up?
That's right. Telling me, hey, man, you've been telling us for weeks that the Rams are the most complete team in football, and they go on the road and they get beat by the lonely Carolina Panthers. And I'm like, well, wait a second. Carolina's 7-6, and most of you guys have never seen Carolina play. By the way, I've been saying it for 3 weeks. I've not seen Carolina play.
You saw them now.
And I need to see what they're all about. And I saw them play yesterday.
Yeah. 3 LA guys, by the way, beat them. My mistake. It wasn't just Canales and Bryce. Also, T-Mac, Tedoro McMillan, Servite High School, Anaheim.
So let me just tell you guys something.
And for those that will question, is he from here? He was born in Hawaii, moved to LA at 1.
So he's not a local guy. Okay.
Well, no, he is. 1 year old, you're an LA guy.
But Anaheim, right? I mean, not a local guy, you know.
What do you mean?
Well, that's sort of the understanding.
Yeah, that's an old bit.
But here's the thing.
Beto Duran with the high school football report coming up at 8:45.
I like how he went at you. What do you mean?
Yeah, what are you talking about? Prove it. Here's the thing. I'm gonna say this right now.
Chris lives right down the street from there.
Right. Based in homerism.
We can only get through about 7 minutes of hardcore, and then we start to mess around.
Yeah, we mess things up.
But that's the whole beauty of the show.
No, absolutely.
But that was good hardcore.
Yes,
it was hardcore.
That was football at its most excellent.
But here comes homerism.
Oh, here we go.
For everybody that blows me up on Twitter going, you told me the Rams were the best team in football. You told me the Rams were the most complete team in football. Let me tell you something right now. You can be the best coach. You can be the best quarterback. But there are going to be times in a season,
it's the NFL, man,
when Cleveland beats Green Bay.
Right.
You know, when you
By
can't
the way,
figure
Green
out.
Bay looks good now.
Right. When you can't figure out how does this bad team beat this good team. And as for Carolina, they're not bad. They're just up and coming. And as for the Rams, let me tell you something. When the whole country is kissing your ass and telling you how great you are, and Stafford can do no wrong.
The disease of me.
And he can't throw an interception. And all these young guys are like, man, we're going to the Super Bowl. And they're in their second or their third years. All of a sudden, you start believing what's being reported about you, and you just lose it. And let me tell you something.
Lose focus a little bit.
The best thing that could have happened to the Rams was them losing.
Right.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Like, I know that sounds like an excuse, and believe me when I tell you, it is.
Yeah.
It is an excuse.
Well, for my 14-3 prediction, it wasn't great.
No, your 14-3 prediction is still alive to hit right on 14-3. The likelihood is probably low. You're probably looking at 13-4, 12-5, but it wasn't a bad prediction. But I'm telling you right now, the benefit of losing a game like this is a wake-up call. It's, hey, he's not going to throw without interceptions all season long.
Right.
You know, hey, this defense is not going to get to the quarterback all season long.
I would say that the Rams outplayed them. They just took advantage of the mistakes that they made. And this is going to sound ridiculous, and it's also going to sound like a homerism. But if you watch, like the Rams move the ball, I felt like at ease. They just had catastrophic, devastating mistakes that cost them. There were a few times it happened, and the Panthers made them pay for it every single time.
But here's the thing: the Panthers won on third down, and the Panthers obviously won on fourth down.
Right?
They were 6 for 8 on third down conversions.
Those are mistakes, by the way, though.
And
by the Rams.
On a 4th and 1, you go deep for a touchdown. That's a great play. On a 4th and 3, you got all day long, and you can go deep for a touchdown.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give Carolina a ton of credit.
Yeah.
But by the same token, I'm also going to say, as a homer, that the Rams lost focus because everybody was telling them how great they were. Stafford could do no wrong. And then all of a sudden you go on the road against a team that you think you just have to show up to beat. And guess what? You let an average team stick around, and eventually they got you. And the sack on Stafford that created the fumble, that was the final play. That was when it all came to an end.
All right, where's the morning wood?
Here's the thing. Before the game, I got a text from Stephen Hernandez of Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. He didn't say bang on the morning wood. He said, do you have your Rams chain on, sucker? And I didn't.
Yeah, and that's what happened.
I put it on late.
Right.
And that threw off all the momentum.
It threw the mojo off.
Tell us about our friends at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring.
Listen, if you need new flooring, your home rental, ADU, or your business, Dr. Clapper called Stephen Hernandez and Carlos Hernandez at 866-62-FLOOR. So you can too. Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, legitimately family run, as you know. Authentic old school TLC. Papi Hernandez started it 57 years ago. He's still there, making sure Stephen and Carlos are doing right by you, which of course they will.
Well, sort of.
What does that mean?
Here's what it means. This week, Stephen Hernandez and Hernandez Wholesale Flooring is doing our first install.
Wow.
Of Rachel's place.
Right.
So while you say it's Papi Hernandez.
Wait a minute. Now it's Rachel's house? I thought it was your guys'
Yeah,
house.
you shared it.
This is a different house.
Oh.
This is a different house.
Right.
This is the house you stayed
Not
in.
the money pit.
This is the house you stayed
not
in.
the money pit.
I slept outside that house.
Rachel and Stephen Hernandez, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And this Wednesday, a monster install. So Rachel, like Papi Hernandez,
Making
keeping
sure
Stephen honest.
Hernandez is doing what he's got to do.
Big
and
time.
you can do the same by calling at 866-62-FLOOR. Whole family's there, okay? Crazy Hernandez brothers. Call and ask for them. No bogus sales, no gimmicks, just the best price from the start. And that's why I say it, and I mean it. No sale beats wholesale. So whether it is that hardwood, the laminate, the tile, the vinyl, the carpet, shaggy or Berber, whatever you want. You name it, they got it. Turf for the outdoor. Over 5 million square feet of in-stock inventory. You can see it, touch it, take it home with you on the same day, and that's huge, especially when trying to finish a project fast. That's why designers, contractors, builders, they all shop here because they know the Crazy Hernandez brothers are always going to take care of you. And if you're a first responder, active military, or veteran, you receive additional discounts. If you find a better price, which I doubt, call Hernandez at 866-62-FLOOR. Give them your square footage. Tell them what someone else is offering you. They'll match, no questions asked. So head down to Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Call them at 866-62-FLOOR. That's 866-62-FLOOR. Ask for the Crazy Hernandez brothers. No games, no gimmicks, just the best price in town year-round because no sale beats wholesale. Check them out on the web, HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. That's HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. Or call them at 866-62-FLOOR.
We love the Crazy Hernandez brothers. 8:26 in the morning. The Sedano and Kap morning show on $1 Million Monday. It is $1 Million Monday, so Jorge, let's do this.
The return of $1 Million Mondays.
$1 Million Mondays.
And $1 Million Monday is on. Presented by Pachanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pachanga Resort Casino. Do you have your Super Bowl prediction ready? Both teams and the final score. And that's how you could win $1 million. And just for playing on $1 Million Monday, you win Rams tickets. 2 tickets to a game at SoFi. Are you ready? Caller number 7 right now at 877-710-ESPN. You're going to play on $1 Million Monday coming up next.
Hey guys, it's Cap. Here's the scenario. Your home is flooded and the damage is severe. Now it feels like your insurance company is turning on you. They won't approve a replacement living arrangement and the adjuster leaves you in the lurch. Take a breath and call Avner Gatt, one of Southern California's largest public adjuster firms. Avner Gatt knows how to fight back when your insurance company makes you feel like a criminal, leaving you with no hope of getting into your home and getting it all back together. With decades of experience and a passion for helping people, Avner and his family take the call themselves. So whether you have a toilet overflow, a broken water line, a burst supply line, a broken fire sprinkler, whatever the water damage is, you call Avner Gatt today at 818-917-5256 or you go to avnergatt.com. It's 818-917-5256 or avnergatt.com. You call Abner answers. He says, hello. Your claim is our game. AbnerGat.com.
John Ireland here. You've heard me talk about the iSpot Active website and their wearable cryotherapy. You can see it for yourself at iSpotActive.com. iSpot Active sells form-fitted, 4-way stretch shirts and pants with pockets that hold ice-cold gel packs. If you get sore after you exercise or work out, you just put this stuff on for 20 minutes, and wherever you're sore will feel a lot better. Go to that website, iSpotActive.com. See why Hall of Famer James Worthy swears by this stuff. Start feeling better at iSpotActive.com.
It's 8:27. Good morning. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on a Monday. It's a Michelob Ultra Reaction Monday. The Lakers look to stay hot at home. Taking on the Phoenix Suns tonight at Crypto.com Arena. The Toyota Lakers countdown with Better Durant begins at 5:30 p.m. with tip-off at 7 thanks to Michelob Ultra, a superior taste worth playing for. Official beer sponsor of the Los Angeles Lakers. Please enjoy responsibly. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We've got caller 7. We'll find out their big game prediction in 90 seconds from right now.
Math is simple. Low prices plus big trade value equals huge savings for you during the 2025 Subaru Share the Love event at Ocean Subaru of Fullerton, where we'll donate $325 for every new vehicle purchased or leased to the charity of your choice. Come in today to trade and upgrade your vehicle or just sell it and get paid. You win either way. For complete details, visit OceanSubaruOC.com.
$325 donation consists of $250 from Subaru and an additional $75 from Ocean Subaru of Fullerton. Expires 12/31/2025.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
Hey, this is Rich Eisen. You're starting your day with the Sedano and Kap Morning Show on ESPN LA. Don't forget my show. The Rich Eisen Show is coming up this morning at 9 on 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app. Now, back to the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
8:30, good morning. You are my hero, Cappy.
Thank you.
Sometimes at least.
Thank you. When I drove you this morning, I drove you well this morning.
You did.
I was really good driving this morning. I was wide awake.
Happy 80th birthday today to Bette Midler.
80?
Wow.
Wow.
He's singing right here.
80
Yeah.
for Bette Midler.
Wow.
Damn.
80 years old, Jack.
Wow.
Oh, right, here's the good part.
Oh. Tell him, DeAndre.
It is time for caller number 7, our $1 Million Monday, presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. We've got caller number 7, Ben Graham in the city of Hollywood. Good morning, Ben. How are you?
Good morning, y'all. How you guys doing? I'm doing great.
Beautiful,
in
man.
the house. Yeah, what's up, man?
Ben, here we go on a $1 Million Monday. You're caller 7. So just for playing, you're going to win 2 tickets to Rams Cardinals. Now, give us your big game prediction. Both teams and the final score that will be happening in February.
Okay. So I believe it's going to be the Los Angeles Rams against the Denver Broncos with a final score of Rams 31, Broncos 28.
Ooh,
nice.
Same score as yesterday's Rams loss.
Hey, we're gonna switch it up and get the win this time off a field goal.
Flippy floppy that thing.
Field goal win.
All right, Ben, congratulations for playing. We'll see how it goes in February. Just for playing, you'll win those Rams Cardinals tickets. And thanks for listening. $1 Million Monday made possible by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, official California gaming and casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams.
Wouldn't that be ironic, by the way?
Don't you think?
Yes, I do. That the Rams could, as Ben suggests, win the Super Bowl on a game-winning field goal when kicking has been one of the real problems for the Rams this year. until they seemingly have gotten this thing fixed when they decided to go get a new kicker and a new long snapper. But wouldn't that be an irony that the Rams win the Super Bowl on a last-minute game-winning kick? Good job, Ben. Way to play, brother. Good job.
Yeah. Cappy, what did you make of this Lane Kiffin situation? Some real thought there. I like that.
I want to decide how I want to handle this.
Do you want to do it in the YouTube or do you want?
No, I'm happy to do it here.
By the way, the YouTube is being rebranded today as the Sedano and Cap Morning Show Prize Picks Power Hour.
Okay, great.
Nice.
I like that.
Nice.
Because in the YouTube, I want to get. I do want to get
Prize Picks Power Hour.
Yes, good.
In the Prize Picks Power Hour, I do want to get into UCLA's coaching hire. I want to get further into USC and their season. I want to get more into the Rams, Raiders, Chargers, right? Like, I want to do some of that. But I am genuinely curious to get your thoughts on Lane Kiffin because I have many, but I'd be curious to hear yours.
I freaking hate Lane Kiffin.
Okay.
Now, let me say it like this.
Yeah.
I don't know Lane Kiffin.
Right.
I've never really met Lane Kiffin, so I don't know the dude. As a coach, I freaking hate Lane Kiffin. And I'm not even going to go through the history of why, but I'll just talk about what's going on right now. You know, one thing about football is loyalty. Loyalty is so much a part of football. And I know you're driving around right now and you're going, oh, what would you do? Well, here's the thing.
12 milli, bro.
Here, listen, I get the money. I understand the money is massive. I really understand that. I actually don't know what to compare it to. What was he making at Ole Miss?
It was probably like 65, 75% of that.
Okay. And were they willing to come up with more?
I mean, they claim they were, but we don't know.
Okay. So look,
Yeah.
I understand the money. I get taking the money. I really understand it. I do. But when your history is such that you've been a job jumper, okay, so you get a job at Tennessee where you have an opportunity. Tennessee is a school in a conference with a history and tradition and money that you can build something great at Tennessee. Do you agree or disagree with that?
Yes.
Okay. When Lane Kiffin left,
came here.
I understand. Wait, I understand why he left Tennessee. He was there for a year.
Right.
USC was where he really made his name.
Right.
So I understand jumping to USC.
Yeah.
And then forget about what happened at SC and being fired on the tarmac and all that, you know, the history of SC and Lane Kiffin.
Right.
Where I have respect for Lane Kiffin is, you know what he had to do? He had to take a couple of steps backwards.
Yeah. He went to FAU.
To take a couple of steps
Nick
forward.
Saban kicked him out the door, okay? Because he was tired of dealing with what it was described to me and to many as his childish-like behavior at times. So
Well-
Nick pushed him out the door.
Well,
even though they did have some success together.
But Nick brought him back, though. If it wasn't meaning,
No,
if Nick
after
didn't
the-
hire him.
Right. That was after SC, though.
Yeah, after SC.
So he
but
he
then
rehabbed
Nick pushed him out the door.
Right. Nick rehabbed him and then was like, I can't deal with you because you just used the word childish. And I'm going to come back to childish in 1 second. So I give Lane respect because when he went from SC to Alabama and then got booted, he had to take a step backwards before he could take a step forwards. So he went and he took that Florida Atlantic job,
Right.
which is it's a nothing job.
Right. But he did a good job there.
But it's no different than Clay Helton leaving to go to Georgia Southern
correct.
is a massive step backwards.
Yes.
Okay, so then Lane takes the step forward. Hey, it's an SEC school. It's not Georgia. It's not Alabama. It's not Texas. It's not Oklahoma. It's not Florida. But you know what? Ole Miss has its own tradition, and Ole Miss plays in the SEC. And if you're a coach that believes that you're good enough, you can recruit and you can win at Ole Miss. Let me ask everybody a question. Did Lane Kiffin not have a lot of success at Ole Miss?
You would make the case that in a short amount of time, he had the most success that anyone has had.
He's had more success at Ole Miss than what the previous coach Brian Kelly had at LSU.
Correct.
I mean, Brian Kelly left Notre Dame to go to LSU.
They won 11 games back-to-back years.
I had no idea why Brian Kelly would leave Notre Dame for LSU. It's not a step up. If anything, I would say brand to brand, it's a step back.
Oh, well, Brian Kelly made it fairly clear at that time that he felt like you couldn't win a national championship at Notre Dame.
Well, he was wrong.
Well, he's not technically. They have not won one. They were in the championship game, but they have not won one. They were in the championship game with him too.
Okay, so you think?
But you look at the history of LSU. Nick Saban, Ed Orgeron. I'm missing somebody. He went to Kansas
after
afterwards.
Orgeron.
In between Saban and Orgeron,
Okay,
also eating grass. from the field.
I don't have
God
it.
damn it.
Anybody got it? Who was the coach in between Orgeron and Kelly?
Les Miles.
Okay, Les Miles.
Thank
Very
you.
good. There
Yes.
you go.
Also won a championship.
He's the riverboat gambler.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 coaches had won a championship.
Okay, I disagree with Brian Kelly that you can't do it at Notre Dame, but that LSU gives you a much better chance. But your point is made on me.
Yeah.
Okay, but for Lane Kiffin, here's how I look at things. Okay, I know I'm going to get brushed back on this, but just hear me out. I don't look at LSU and Ole Miss and go, LSU's way up here and Ole Miss is way down here. But just hear me out.
Historically, yes.
But just hear me out.
Yes.
When the coach leaves Tulane and becomes the Florida coach, I understand.
Right,
Tulane,
John Summerall.
Tulane is down here playing mid-major college football, and Florida is up here playing SEC football. You're already in the SEC, number one, but number two, you're having more success at Ole Miss than Brian Kelly is having at LSU.
Correct.
So, but here's the last part of it for me. Even if you sold me on, look, you're doing great, and your coaching staff is awesome, and your players are awesome, and you're going to be in the playoff, but LSU gives you a chance to build a true college football Alabama-style dynasty. You can't really do that at Ole Miss. I would argue right now is the worst possible time for a guy like Lane Kiffin with his reputation to leave Ole Miss before the playoff.
Yeah, I listen, I don't disagree with you on almost anything you've said. I would just say he's clearly telling you, as good as Ole Miss is, as good as he's gotten them to, he doesn't believe you can win a championship there, or let alone do it consistently, whereas at LSU we have seen it is absolutely possible.
Possible. But I'm going to say this.
And recent history tells you it's possible.
I would tell you that if I'm looking into my crystal ball, I see Lane Kiffin having 4 years just like Brian Kelly just had, no championships, and fired in 4 years.
My thing on Lane Kiffin is interesting because I get him wanting to go to LSU for the reasons I already outlined, right? Like, you have historically a much better chance of winning a championship and having sustained success there than you would at Ole Miss. I mean, he's had the best years they could have there. So I get that. I also get Ole Miss when he wanted to coach the team in the playoff. That's the thing to me that I'm like, you want to talk about all the growth you've had and all the yoga, and I appreciate, and Chris would appreciate this, right? Like the sobriety, right? Like, because he had issues drinking, that are well documented. So, like, I understand that and appreciate that, but there is still a lack of self-awareness about him when you're going to try to say, yeah, I should still coach this team. For what? So you can tell all these kids to come with you to LSU? You're taking the whole staff. You're giving the staff an ultimatum. You're either on the plane or you're not. Right? Like, why would we give you that platform to have another month potentially with our kids?
But wait. Why would you, Lane, think that we even would consider it? And the answer goes back to the word you used earlier, childish. He may be 50 years old and wife and ex-wife and kids and everything else. He may be a grown-up. But in his brain,
he's still the brat of Monty Kiffin.
He is such a child.
Yes.
And he is such an immature little jerk. Yeah. For him to think...
Doesn't mean he's not a good coach.
Listen, again, I'm going to make...
doesn't mean that we can't give him credit for the things he has bettered in his life.
There's no... But listen, again...
But he's still a little bit of a brat.
Let me make this, again, comparison. You're at Tulane, and you have an opportunity to make a lot more money and step into the SEC at Florida. And you say to the athletic director at Tulane, I love this team and I love this school and thank you for this opportunity. It was a great stepping stone for me. Can I finish things off? And the school says, yes, coach, we love you too. And we understand that you're getting a major promotion.
Right, but you're not literally going to your, Scott Van Pelt had a great line yesterday when he was talking to Reese Davis on SportsCenter. He says, you could call me petty or whatever, because he was saying, like, he understood both sides, right? But he certainly understood the side of Ole Miss of being like, you can't coach this team. He goes, it's literally like you're telling your wife you want to get a – he's like, if it was like me telling my wife, I want to get a divorce, but we're going to stay with the kid. We're going to stay together through Christmas for the kids.
Yeah.
And my wife has every right to tell me, no, get the hell out of here right now. We'll figure out Christmas later.
It's a great comparison.
Yeah.
Because the truth is this. For him to be so arrogant as to think that they would even consider, you're leaving us, Ole Miss,
and you're taking this job at LSU. Again, please understand what I'm trying to say to you.
You are leaving your wife to go shack up with your neighbor.
Right.
Yes.
That's exactly right.
Yes.
And believe me, LSU, the Ole Miss people, they don't look at LSU as being this, that they're so much bigger and better.
No. They do to some extent. However, but it's still like we're literally we live in the same neighborhood.
Right. And look, you may have the bigger house and the nicer house,
right,
but we live in this same neighborhood.
Correct.
And guess what? In my somewhat smaller, less expensive house, I can make it look really nice with landscaping and decoration.
Yeah.
Here's my point. Football's about loyalty in many cases. You built a team. You told this team that you love them. You asked them for everything that they had to try and get you to a championship. You've got your team on the verge of making it into the college football playoffs, therefore giving you a chance to win a championship. You mean to tell me you're not going to see that till the finish line? And then I hear all of our ESPN colleagues talking about the calendar of college football. That may be a legitimate claim.
Right.
It may be.
But do you know who created that calendar?
Tell me.
The coaches.
Well, you know what? They did it for their own benefit.
Right. The coaches over several years have changed the calendar of college football. So no disrespect to like our colleagues like Dan Orlovsky, who's out there, blaming the calendar.
Herb Street.
Right. Guys, the coaches created this calendar.
Loyalty. You have asked your football team.
I did not hear Herb Street, so I don't know that. But I saw Orlovsky on Twitter.
You've asked your team, give me everything you got. Sacrifice. Work hard in school. Work hard in the weight room. Study film. Get your ass out there and let's win these games and let's go play ball. And they've given you everything that they've gotten. And now you've got them in the college football playoff and you're not going to see this thing till the end. And you have the arrogance to say to Ole Miss, I want to stay and see this thing through, but then I'm leaving you?
Yeah, I don't.
Bro, get out of here.
Yeah.
And then blame the athletic director and blame the president of the university. Nice attempt to manipulate the media, and for some, maybe you did. But I'm telling you right now, dude, Lane Kiffin, my opinion, will not win a national championship at LSU. Will be there 4 years, maybe 5, and then they'll get tired of him, just like they got tired of Brian Kelly. And he will regret leaving Ole Miss because, honestly,
maybe
you've got a team, you got a school, you can build something great, but instead you jumped ship.
Yeah.
And I just don't see it as a major move up. I see it as slightly better than lateral. I didn't understand Brian Kelly going Notre Dame to LSU. I understand leaving Tulane to go to Florida. I don't understand leaving Ole Miss to go to LSU.
Thank you, Cappy. 8:45 in the morning. If you're watching on YouTube,
Hate that guy.
If you're watching on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles, let me show. I'm holding a picture of a guy none of us hate.
No, I love
He's
that
a founding partner of the morning show. He's a presenting partner of the Sedano and Kap morning show, and he's got a new phone number. My guy, your guy, Cappy's guy, the great Jacob M. Ronnie. Cappy, Sedano, tell us about him.
Cappy is.
By the way, that phone number. Let's do it together.
800-345-6789. There you go.
Yeah.
That's the number.
Mm-hmm.
Holidays are here, Cappy. You're supposed to feel warm and peaceful. But for many people, driving home from Thanksgiving dinner or surviving the Black Friday madness, it didn't go that way. 1 minute, you're on the road, thinking about leftovers, gifts, families, or whatever. Next minute, someone slams into you.
Jerks.
Chris?
That's what you're supposed to say. Thank you.
There we go. Yeah, you got to be paying attention there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, your whole world shifts in a second. And while you're sitting there hurting, stressed, overwhelmed, wondering what to do next, we got something simple for you. Call Jacob at the new number. Ready? 800-345-6789.
Because here's the thing. Can I just say this real quick?
Yeah,
I've known Jacob for a lot of years, and you've been talking about Jacob for all these years, and now they said, hey, Cap, you should get involved in all of this.
Yeah.
When you call Jacob.
Cappy's in the Jacob family now.
Right, everything just gets clearer, right?
Yes.
Because Jacob knows that people are hurting this time of the year. He knows how bad things can get for you when you just mentioned it. You have a holiday accident. So you got to call Jacob and let him take care of business.
You look, save it, say it with us, use it. 800-345-6789.
Right.
Because the minute you call Jacob, the law office of Jacob and Ronnie, make sure everything is clear for you. They know people are hurting, as you mentioned, Cappy, this time of year. Jacob just doesn't talk, man. Okay, there's a reason he's a trusted legal partner of every championship team here in Los Angeles. Champions trust champions. And when you're injured, scared, or frustrated, you need someone who actually shows up for you. So call him at that number again. 800-345-6789. So if you were hit this weekend or any time during the holiday season, don't overthink it. Just call him. Don't wait. Dial that number, 800-345-6789. And the best part of it all, no fees unless he wins, no risk, just someone fighting for you during the holidays so you can feel like the holidays again. So do one thing that can change everything today. Here's that number one last time. 800-345-6789. Call Jacob. He shows up when it matters most. And right now, you matter.
Thank you, Sedano and Cap. I thought I was good on the 6-7.
Yeah, I think everybody in their cars is doing it.
Yeah, I hope so.
Become a song that everybody sings.
Yes, thank you, Jacob. Beto Duran, the high school football report, is coming up in 3 minutes from right now. The Sedano and Cap Morning Show on a Monday morning for the Mongrels. 847. Good morning.
The Sedano and Cap Morning Show. We'd like to thank our founding partner.
Call Jacob. Call Jacob at 844-24-JACOB. 844-24-JACOB. Or visit calljacob.com.
This is the Sedano and Cap Morning Show. This is the ZipRecruiter Rams Report.
Here's Travis Rodgers.
The Los Angeles Rams are 9-3 after an upset loss to the Carolina Panthers ends 31-28. And Matthew Stafford had been on one of the great heaters of his career. In fact, setting an NFL record by throwing 28 consecutive touchdown passes without an interception, the first of which goes to Devontae Adams against Carolina. But then it got weird, and it got weird fast. The two of the next three passes that Matthew Stafford threw were intercepted, one in the Rams end zone, and then another one that went for a pick six. So two interceptions in a very short period of time after none through the majority of the season. And then, of course, maybe the play of the game, Matthew Stafford sacked and stripped of the football when the Rams were getting ready to try a game-time field goal, if not drive, for a game-winning touchdown. The Rams' 5-game winning streak comes to an end. Up next, the Arizona Cardinals. With Monday's Rams Report, I'm Travis Rodgers.
This is the ZipRecruiter Rams Report.
Powered by ZipRecruiter. Looking for your next great hire? Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
When it comes to hiring, other job sites are still huddling while ZipRecruiter's already in the end zone. That's why over 4 million businesses have used ZipRecruiter to hire, and why 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within 1 day. Get in the end zone with ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. That's ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino, LA's hottest card room. Pre-game with friends on game days inside Century Bar and Grill and enjoy daily lunch specials or catch up over a late-night dinner. Step into Ray's Lounge and enjoy live music, DJs on the weekends, and savory crafted cocktails. The only spot where you can park, party, and play 24/7. Hollywood Park Casino now open. Located next to the Forum and SoFi Stadium and the all-new Intuit Dome. For more info, go to playhbc.com or follow them at playhbc. Must be 21 plus to enter.
The Sedano and Cap Morning Show.
Coverage varies by plan. View contracts and exclusions at endurancewarranty.com.
If your car is out of warranty, one major repair bill could wipe you out. Just ask Ludacris.
Car breakdowns can wreck your wallet. Without Endurance, a worn-out timing belt could cost you $1,700. A busted transmission, that's $4,000 easy. An engine meltdown, $7,000. But if you've got Endurance, you could never pay out of pocket for a car repair again. With Endurance, your car's most expensive parts are covered. Plus, you pick the mechanic you trust to do the work. With Endurance, your rate stays the same no matter how many claims you file.
If your car is under 20 years old, Endurance has you covered with unlimited miles. Plus, your plan includes 24/7 roadside assistance anywhere in the country. Choose the name Ludacris trusts, Endurance. Right now, get $300 off any plan, plus a year of elite benefits, a $2,000 value, free. All backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee. For your free quote, call 800-431-8958. 800-431-8958. 800-431-8958.
You're hanging out with the Sedano and Cap Morning Show.
Hey, this is Baba Booey from Yachtly Crew, and you're listening to 710 ESPN Sedano and Cap.
Hey, what's up, my friends? This is Sailor Hawkins from Yachtly Crew, and you're listening to Sedano and Cap here on ESPN 710 LA. Jack.
More Sedano and Cap right now.
That's really cool. Well done, Mario. 8:52. Good morning. The Sedano and Cap Morning Show on a Monday morning, a Mongrel Monday. And we love Yachtly Crew. They were great Saturday night at Peacock. But when you hear this music.
Go?
Yeah, I did. When you hear this music.
I did not.
We'll talk about it in
Let's
the
hear
YouTube
about
hour.
it in the Prize Picks Power Hour.
There we go. Right now, when you hear this music, it is time for the Cisco Kid Beto Duran for the High School Football Report. Brought to you by Children's Hospital Los Angeles. Your child's comeback starts at CHLA, and we say good morning to Beto Duran.
Hola, Beto.
Oh, Beto.
Buenos dias, everybody. A great weekend of high school football and college football and NFL. And by the way, Dave Canales, I told him that you guys were talking about him this morning. He said, thank you, Carson, representing right there. And his Carson Colts, where he used to be a coach, won the City Section Open Championship. So there, congratulations to my Carson Colts. And Cappy, Santa Margarita, Trent Mosley, who's going to USC next year, 4 touchdowns, and they beat up Corona Centennial. He caught 2. He ran for 2. Mosley is an absolute stud going to USC, and Carson Palmer in his first year as a head coach wins a championship. So Santa Margarita, congratulations to the Eagles.
Nice.
They're going to be playing in the state championship in 2 weeks.
Hey, Beto, I don't know the story. Maybe you do. If not, I can do some research or somebody can fill us in. What was Santa Margarita before Carson Palmer showed up? I mean, did he
they were like a 5-5 team. They were in the middle of the Trinity League because it's always Bosco Mater Dei and everybody else playing for 3rd and 4th. So they've always been a good program. But what he did is he called up some of his old friends. Remember Lenny Vandermeed, who played at USC, was a lineman? His son is on the team. So he called up a bunch of the guys that he knows that can help and make an impact to help him on the coaching staff. And that's what Carson Palmer's done. So they got some really good athlete kids, but they also have good camaraderie kids. So that's a good thing down there. But is it a surprise? Absolutely. But good job by Carson Palmer out there, man. They're going to the state championship.
That's awesome.
Let me ask a quick question. Make a prediction. At what point does Carson Palmer become the head coach of USC?
Well, how about this, though? His son is only a freshman at Santa Margarita. He was living in Idaho for not too long ago. So he came back here for high school for his son. So I don't know if he's going to want to coach in college. And also, Carson is a very quiet, kind of reserved guy. I don't think he wants all that stuff.
I don't know, man. My prediction is Carson Palmer is the next head coach of USC. When will that be? Will that be a year, 2 years? Will it be when his son graduates high school? My vote is Carson Palmer becomes, and this is my prediction, becomes the head coach at USC. Why not?
Of course you would. Of course you would. Why not?
Right
yeah,
there.
if he wants to.
That's right.
Exactly. I know we're running out of time, but I want to give a shout out to Southgate High School.
Yeah, Southgate, what up?
They won 63-58 in City Section Division I on a Hail Mary.
Crazy.
Michael Hernandez, the quarterback, throws it from 39, just launches it in the air. The defensive players batted down and into the hands of the receiver who was off to the side, literally just saying that, oh, ball, yeah, touchdown. And championships for Southgate, the Rams. The Rams finally win this weekend, Cappy.
There you go. Great stuff.
Southgate Rams.
Beto, thank you, brother.
Muchas gracias. We'll see you here later.
Beto, have a great day. The High School Football Report presented by Children's Hospital Los Angeles. Your child's comeback starts at CHLA, 9 a.m. time. The Rich Eisen Show terrestrially. The Prize Picks Power Hour, our YouTube hour at ESPN Los Angeles. And if you're listening on the app, just stay there, sucker. We keep rolling right here on ESPN LA. Good morning, Mongrels. 8:56.
Live in concert.
People say I've got a drinking problem.
Saturday, December 6th at Fantasy Springs Resort Casino. Kid Midland's latest album, Barely Blue, out now. And see them live in concert. Get tickets now at FantasySpringsResort.com or at 760-342-5000. Don't miss Midland.
Looking for paint that actually lasts? Vista Paint delivers expert quality, rich color, and pro-trusted durability, backed by over 60 years of experience. From your home to your next big project, we've got you covered. Vista Paint, since 1956.
What's going on, LA? It's Beto Duran, and I love my Toyota. And nothing says reliability like Toyota and two great dealerships, Northridge and Wondries Toyota. Right now, you can lease a brand new 2025 Tacoma for just $164 a month for 36 months plus tax. That's what I'm rolling in. If you're in the 818, go see my guy Reed Malib and the crew at Northridge Toyota. In the 626, go to Wondries Toyota. They're going to make it easy.
Lease excludes tax, title, license, registration fees, and dealer options and changes. $59.99 cash or trade equity down. Expires 12/31/25.
John Ireland for Blue Ice, the finest potato vodka sourced from Idaho and Pure Snake River Aquafire water. Find classic Blue Ice vodka or any of their unique flavors in stores or ask for it by name. Blue Ice Vodka, because taste is everything.
Have you heard the refinancing rule of thumb that says you have to drop your rate at least 0.5% to refi because it'll take several years of savings to recoup the closing costs for a refi? The Loan Exchange says the rule is nonsense. With a Loan Exchange free closer, you can lower your rate without paying any cost whatsoever. That's right, lower your rate with no cost and your balance doesn't go up. You start saving on the first day you have the loan and every day thereafter. If you decide to move next year or rates drop further, you can exchange that loan for another without losing a dollar that was tied up in closing costs. Today's 30-year fixed free closer rate in APR is 5.875%. So if your current mortgage rate is higher than 5.875%, give the Loan Exchange a call at 855-752-9944 or log on to theloanexchange.com. It won't cost you a thing. NMLS 1637539. Loan subject to credit approval. See website for licensing information, loan terms and conditions. Equal housing lender. Call 855-752-9944 or visit theloanexchange.com.
Hey, Los Angeles, your Rams return home to battle the Detroit Lions in a massive NFC collision with playoff implications on Sunday, December 14th at 1 p.m. Get ready for another electric matchup as Matthew Stafford leads the Rams against Jared Goff and the Lions. Bring all your energy to SoFi Stadium to watch as the #1 team in the NFC West looks to defend their home turf. To secure your seats, visit therams.com/DET. Again, that is therams.com/DET. And we'll see you at the Rams house.
Hey, fans! Welcome back to Fansville's Cheers and Tears. Oh. Okay, so like everybody deals with losing, right? To a rival on a last-second field goal. Whatever, it's fine. I'm totally fine. But I cope with losing with an ice-cold Dr. Pepper. Those 23 flavors are like so delicious. They totally wash away the pain of your college football team taking a big fat L. College football, it's a pepper thing.
The holidays are rolling in, and if men in your life are struggling with their holiday wish list, tell them to add Manscaped to make gift-giving easy, fun, and completely stress-free this year. From the beard hedger to the lawnmower trimmer, Manscaped's precision tools keep you looking sharp, feeling confident, and ready for every event and celebration all season long. These aren't just stocking stuffers, they're upgrades for your daily routine. And right now at Target, you can save 20% on the Lawnmower 4 and 3 kits, Handyman, and the beard hedger. Hurry up, supplies won't last long.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma Brands radio station. Oh! The Sedano and Kap Morning Show is on the air.
Four-man Carolina rush. Pressure from his right. Now from his left. It's a strip sack. It's scooped up at the 30. Carolina going the other way. Nearly knocked out on the return, but the Panthers take over with the lead at midfield. DJ Wanham. Rams are down 3 with 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left.
The biggest show in ESPN LA history.
Hey, look, I love this football team. I love everything we're about. You give the Panthers their credit, and we got to be able to lock in and figure out how we move forward the right way. We got a lot of football left, and sometimes these moments can be galvanizing for you, and I trust that's what this is going to be.
Chargers fans making some noise. It's 3rd down and 9. That's Tucker in motion. Pressure coming. Geno hit. Geno sacked. Derwin James. He came flying in the backfield, and the Raiders will punt.
Did you have me on your show to berate me? Is that what you're doing now?
Scott Kaplan, eat a fat one, bro.
Thank you for letting me share in your aura.
How do you say his name? Asmear?
Asmear. On 710 ESPN.
The all-new ESPN LA app. And on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Bigger than U.S. Steel.
What a catch by the tight end!
Gungus.
Right now.
Wow, that's crazy.
Well, you want to
I've danced with the devil.
Here come the Texans. They bring the blitz. Jones fires too high for his intended target, Michael Pittman Jr. Turnover on downs. Derek Stingley Jr. in coverage. That might be the first target all game on Derek Stingley Jr.
It is smooth, baby. Yeah.
Here it comes.
Yes, indeed. 9:02. Good morning.
The first ever edition of the Prize Picks Power Hour here.
Yes,
on YouTube.
indeed. The Prize Picks Power Hour is on Download the app today and use code KAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y, to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right, Cappy.
Indeed it is.
We have made the YouTube Hour such a thing that our friends at Prize Picks said, hey, you know what, suckers? We want it to be the Prize Picks Power Hour, the Triple P.
Love the Triple P.
Speaking of which, so at the break, we go out at 56. We got a few minutes because we're going to play the open back for the Triple P. Sedano walks ahead of me to the bathroom because I exited through a different door.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're both walking into the bathroom. We don't say anything on the walk.
Notice how he says I'm ahead of him.
He's slightly ahead of me.
Okay.
So we're not saying anything on the walk because we're doing a radio show together. Hey, everybody. We walk into the bathroom. I start to go towards the urinals. And I'm thinking, is he going to take the big one? I'll take the small one. But he doesn't. He goes to the big stall in the back, and I go, oh, you going to do a quick scrape?
He does ask that.
He goes, no, I just want space.
No privacy.
So he doesn't urinate next to me like teammates. He goes and separates himself from me for more space.
Why not want the more space?
Did you sit?
No.
No, I just was asking. Maybe you didn't want him to see you sit.
No, I was standing.
Okay.
But he kept the door. He's like, oh, I left the door open so we could keep talking.
I did.
Yeah, I had a very long scrape this morning here. And I think
By the way, somebody said this to me. Who said this to me before you continue?
Was it Dr. Cerruti?
God, where was I?
Hi, this is Dr. Cerruti.
Where was I recently? Oh, my spotter, Ted Kozak, who used to work as an NFL scout for many years.
Like your weightlifting spotter? Or?
No, my spotter on football games.
About the bench spot.
He used to work for the Ravens and Browns, and now he works in the private sector. I don't want to. He works for like a Fortune 500 company, but he says, "Yeah, I was listening a couple times. He's like, all you and your partner are talking about is pooping."
Well, we call it scraping.
Yeah, Cappy walked in this morning. I said, "Hey, Cappy, how are you doing?" He's like, "I'm good, but I'm really holding this one in."
Yeah, really. I'm holding on for dear life at this point. I think the downstairs.
Prize Picks, welcome to the Power Hour, Jack.
Yeah, I think the downstairs old guy, security guy, was in the next stall. He took the handicap stall, by the way. And I think he was playing like Candy Crush or something. Like,
was there noises like?
Yeah, I was like, can you lower the phone, bro?
Well, it's 5 a.m.
I know. Yeah. So. But
anyway,
very satisfying.
All right, so here's the thing. We want to talk about the Rams, USC, UCLA, the coaching search. We got a lot of stuff to get to here in the Prize Picks Power Hour, okay? But earlier in the show, we talked about Bergman having to pay off his bet with Sua. Sua. And Chris was Sua's proxy. So Sua's supposed to give Bergman his USC gear. Sua forgot. He's out of town. So he used Chris as his proxy. Hence, Bergie paying off the bet, wearing his USC gear or Chris's USC gear.
I'm flying away.
Should not be wearing it.
But no, you look very warm and comfy.
It is warm. It's kind of cold in here today.
It's like a Snuggie.
It's like a Snuggie. So, Cappy, there was a bet for you too.
Oh, by the way, real fast. Sua wants me to do something to get out of the bet. I don't think I can do it though.
What?
He says, or you can go on the air today live and say USC is big, bro. Wah wah. I'm a Bruin baby. Fight on. And the deal is done today. But I don't think I'll do that.
You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. Don't do that.
No, I don't. I don't want to do that.
Don't do that.
I'm not going to do it.
Don't do that.
But the bet is now over. By the way, I just ended the bet.
Did it? Wait, what bet did I have?
Well, we have the audio of when it originated with Sexy Jexy when he was part of the morning show.
Wait, you guys went back and found the audio of this?
We're a pretty good team. Parker Bell and Graham Metzer in the back.
Right. So you had said that you didn't remember having a bet with Sexy Jexy. I said it happened in studio.
Right.
And I said, he wanted you to, team up with the Bolt Boys or whatever it was.
Right.
Oh, the Bolt Up Boys.
Right.
Yeah, Bolt Up Boys. And it's not, what are they called? The what?
The Bolt Pride.
Bolt Pride.
Oh.
Yeah, now you know who I'm talking
I know
about.
who Bolt Pride is.
Why?
I know who Bolt Pride is. My man Rafael Alvarez.
Yeah.
Johnny Bolt Pride. I know all them guys.
You were playing dumb.
But I didn't know who the Bolt Up Boys were. I thought it was a boy band. Was fronting.
You knew exactly what I was referring to.
I didn't know what you meant.
Played dumb, but that's fine. So we have the actual audio of you making this bet of if the Chargers sweep the Raiders this season, you would dress up in Charger gear.
Quick question, point of information. When was this bet made?
Well, it had to be since September because that's when we started the morning show.
No, this was probably made
before the first game.
Yeah.
Between the
right, so
Chargers
week
and the
2,
Raiders.
the Chargers played the Raiders week 2,
Okay.
right? And you're saying that the bet was that the Raiders and Chargers would at least split.
And
Right.
Sexy Jexy is a Chargers fan.
Right.
He was supposed to be our Chargers reporter, but then he freaked you out with some of his tweets. Or something.
But he's not on the show anymore.
Right.
Well, he's now at NFL Network,
But he still works here.
He's still
I
part
don't
of
know about
ESPN
that.
LA.
Still works here.
So let's play the audio back from week 2.
All right, so what is the bet? If the Raiders,
let's
if the Chargers sweep, Cappy's got to wear all the gear, right?
I got to wear the Bolt Pride T-shirt, and I got to wear Skims the entire broadcast.
And the
That's
hacksaw wig.
I am
I
wearing
like the
and a
hacksaw wig.
would be good.
You guys get me a hacksaw wig,
Yes,
I'll wear
we
the
will.
hacksaw
We'll figure
wig.
that out.
Yeah.
And the flip side, Anthony, is if the Raiders get us
sounds
a
like Skims
split,
on the air.
which, by the way, Anthony, my best shot at the Raiders getting a split is Monday night in
Monday,
Vegas.
yep.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So you have to wear all 3 of my Raiders necklaces, my Big O Raiders socks, and you have to put on the hacksaw toupee.
Hey, Cap, you see me, right?
Not toupee wig.
Oh, wig.
I'm extending you a
Isn't it
virtual
toupee?
handshake
I don't
right
know.
here.
That's
I'm
mean.
extending it to you. Shake it out on YouTube.
Shake
You
that
got to
bolt.
bet. You got to. Yeah, I'm shaking your bolt, and I'm giving you a fist bump.
Careful,
That's
can you
right.
handle it?
Yeah, I can handle it. Hey, by the way, we may be eating VG's
Oh.
donuts in studio next week.
Oh, I can't wait.
Guy's a weirdo.
Remember
man.
back
You
at the
still
beginning?
made the bet, though.
Remember at the beginning of the season where you used to wear all that Raiders paraphernalia?
I do remember
That
when-
didn't
Oh, my
last
God.
long.
That didn't last long at all, actually.
So
yeah.
wait a second. So you guys think? Just make sure I understand this. You guys think that
Where are we going to find this hacksaw wig?
right? You think I should pay off this bet?
Yes.
Because the Raiders got swept by the Chargers.
Correct.
When
Isn't
in
that, isn't that the audio we just heard?
It is,
Oh.
but a couple of things here. Number one, I don't think I should have to pay off the bet, considering the kid left the show.
He's here. He works here. He's still an employee of Good Karma Brands.
Well, I want to say to you, I haven't seen this guy in easily 2 months.
Because he's working at the NFL Network in the morning.
Because he doesn't work here anymore.
Yeah, he doesn't work
No,
here.
he doesn't work on this show. He's still an employee and a teammate.
I don't know, man. I haven't seen that kid.
By the way,
Technically an
Amex just
employee.
sent me a thing for Skims just now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They're listening.
Yeah.
You should buy some.
So why did you mention that you had to wear Skims in that?
I don't
bet?
know. It must have been something we were talking about.
You're going to wear only Skims, though?
I'm wearing Skims.
No, only Skims.
No, you got to wear the shirt.
That could be
On
a new
top
web-
of the shirt,
that
you
could
got
be
the
a new,
Skims
That
under.
could be a new website. Only Skims.
I got to tell you something. I believe that I should not have to pay off this bet for this reason.
For what?
Because the guy left the show.
He did not leave the show.
He's ineligible to collect.
Oh, wait. Didn't you just say last segment?
What?
I would understand, if Lane Kiffin were John Summerall leaving lowly Tulane in the group of 5 to go to the almighty SEC at Florida.
Right.
This is Sexy Jexy leaving a local morning show in L.A., albeit big, to go to the big national brand, the National Football League. It's very similar.
Cappy didn't see this happening.
No,
did he?
your point is well made.
Yeah.
Because what you've just done is you've just done exactly what I wanted you to do, which is explain that he left.
No.
He doesn't work here anymore.
But he still works
No,
for
he
Good
doesn't.
Karma Brands.
He don't work here no more. That
But he
kid
left this particular show to go work in the morning for the National Football League while still working for this station in other day parts.
I would say this to you. It was a very Lane Kiffin-y kind of move. You left the show. You went lateral. You didn't take a big step forward. That's exactly
don't
right.
knock him. He come on.
And Sexy Jexy.
Why can't you be happy for the guy, even though he kind of said some weird stuff in there already?
I'm very happy for the guy, but when you leave the show,
Can you not handle his bolt?
When you leave the show, you don't collect on the bet.
So I was just
No, that's not true.
That's not how it works.
I
No.
agree. I agree with Captain.
No.
Thank you,
It
Bergie.
doesn't matter what you think.
No,
You
no,
already
no,
lost
it
one bet
doesn't.
today.
Thank you, Bergie.
Hey, this
Thank
isn't
you
my
for
bet.
the teamwork,
Yeah.
man.
No, but I honestly am
All right,
with him.
democracy again?
Oh no.
So here's
Yes,
Oh no.
So I've got an idea. I was just talking to Sedano in the bathroom, even though he was 2 stalls away.
With the door open.
Sounds
With the
like
door
you were
open.
doing the talking.
No, because I wanted his December vacation because our last weekday show is on the 19th, and then
Right.
we will do the Sedano and Cap holiday special through the 5th of January.
Okay.
But on the 20th, that's a Saturday,
Right.
I was thinking we should do like a 2-hour live broadcast event because there's no USC. They'll play in a bowl game. And we should do like somewhere. I'm just spitballing. We should do a 2-hour remote, but also like a fun event where listeners come out. You don't have to pay to get in. Maybe we do it at like Black Bear Diner or Islands or something like that.
Island Bay.
But if Sexy Jexy has the day off, because Sedano can't make it that Saturday, he's already on the road.
Yeah, I'm also on the road that day.
No, you're not.
Yes, I
No,
am.
you're not.
Oh, I am very much on the road.
You are on December
Yes, I am.
20th.
December 20th. I'm on the road.
Where are you?
I am on the water. On the bay.
So what about the weekend before?
The 14th?
Yeah.
Well, there's the Rams-Lions game on the 14th, I'll be
The
at.
15th. I thought maybe.
Monday?
No, that they're.
Oh, I don't know.
So now you're throwing this off.
Yeah. Go ahead. Keep going.
I was going to
Anyway,
say
just pay off the bet in here and after the New Year, man.
that you would have to pay it off in person, and
Well,
people
actually,
are going to bring Chargers gear for you to put on. You were going to have to put on strange Bolt gear.
Listen, we got 2 weeks before we got to go. I got to go anywhere. Just pay off your bet. Get the Bolt Pride shirt.
You're going to be
That's
on the water on December 20th?
That's correct.
Really?
What water?
Yeah.
What body of water?
The Pacific Ocean.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I will be cruising on December 20th.
I don't think I'm going to be here Friday the 19th. I'm going to be at Pechanga. So our final show as a group might be the 18th.
Oh, really?
The-
Why don't
No,
I
it
come
won't
to,
be.
I'll
Not
come
as
to
a group.
Pechanga with you.
17th for me.
Oh.
I'll come to Pechanga.
So maybe the 17th is, then maybe the holiday
I'll be in
special.
Vegas doing
Maybe
that
the
show.
holiday special starts on the 18th.
All right, the poll is now up on our YouTube channel. Does Cappy need to pay off the Raiders versus Chargers bet?
I'm voting right now. Yes, Bolt
Yes,
Pride.
absolutely.
The answer 1 is no. Sexy
Oh,
Jexy
it is
left.
off to a bolting start.
And yes is Bolt Pride. I'm going to vote no.
Let's go to the update
Oh,
desk.
look, Aunt Esther. Hold on. Aunt Esther just gave $6.90. Okay? She says, pay it off, Cappy. Hacksaw Wig Fund, $6.90. Obviously,
Nice.
a very funny
Very
touch.
good.
Yes.
Very good, Aunt Esther. Very, very good.
We have got the poll, and it's looking like 71% already are saying that you. Oh, no, now it is levening out. Kind of. 66% yes, Bolt. Oh, no, 70-30.
Okay, I mean, it's just going to keep changing.
I
when
would
people
like to
vote, so
appeal.
yeah.
That's what we're doing.
I would like to appeal to the Mongrels.
No,
Mongrels,
don't appeal.
Mongrels, hear me out. I made a wager in week 2 when none of us would have known that the Raiders would be historically pathetic. That's number 1. That's my
That's
first
your
one.
own fault.
We kind of figure.
No, we didn't
most
figure it was
years-
like this.
most
By
years
the way, you
figure.
can like Aunt Esther's $6.90 contribution towards
Okay,
this.
I'm going to like it.
By the way,
right now.
Epic Wolf says Cap should pay off the bet, but I agree with Greg that the voting is biased. See?
Right.
It's
so,
biased.
So that's why I'm appealing to the Mongrels. Guys, look, I made the bet in week 2 before we knew that the Raiders would be historically pathetic. That's number 1. Number 2, Sexy Jexy made this bet, but bro isn't here to collect on the bet. So because he's not here to collect, I know it's a technicality, but I'm asking for your vote. I am asking for your vote that I should not have to pay off this bet. Now, nothing's worse than a welcher. So I'm willing to pay off the bet, but I'm asking you to vote that I don't have to pay off the bet because Sexy Jexy is not here to collect because Sexy
he'll
Jexy
be
left
here.
the show.
He could be here.
Yeah, we can make that
schedule
happen.
him, yeah.
I don't think that can happen.
Or if he can't make it during a weekday morning, you know what we'll do? We'll do a special edition 6 p.m. hour one day when we're staying here. And then you have to do it as the Saw with the wig.
Yeah.
Well, I don't
And you
have,
have to tell everybody to show us your lightning bolts.
I don't have a Saw wig.
Oh, well, that's easy. We'll
Okay.
get it on Amazon.
All right, you guys get me the wig, but I'll tell you this.
And we have to get him as a guest. Give him the whole 6 o'clock hour.
Given the Saw, you want the Saw to be the guest.
Yeah.
Okay, not Sexy Jexy.
No, both of them.
Oh, okay.
And what other Chargers guests can we get for you?
Okay.
Luka
Well,
Doncic says a bet is a bet.
Can Joe Tatuno come on?
Tatino.
Tatino?
Joe
Can Joe Tatino?
Tatino. He's the voice of the LA Galaxy. I don't know if he can come on this radio station, you know.
I'm fine with it.
Okay, as long as you're fine with it.
The season's over for both of them. So
Denholm going to get upset? Like Denholm is going to,
I don't know. We're doing a bit. Come on, man.
Is he going to pull a, some
just,
people.
Just to give you guys a little information, just so you know this. It's not as if this was not on my radar. I was just hoping it was not on any of your radar.
Oh, yeah.
I was hoping that all of you guys forgot about this.
Yeah.
But I couldn't forget about it. You want to know why?
Because Sexy Jexy was texting you?
Because on October 24th, Sexy Jexy was texting me about something else.
Yeah.
And I haven't heard from Sexy Jexy until yesterday, November 30th. It's been over 30 days since the kid has communicated
What does
to
that
me.
have to do with anything?
What I'm saying is this. Yesterday, the kid winds up sending me a text taunting me. Look out, here comes the Bolt. Get ready to pay up your bet. And I'm like, well, don't give up on the Raiders quite yet, because at this point it's like 7-7, you know? And then Sexy Jexy sent me one of these weird emojis where he's giving me a wink of an eye, you know, one of these kinds of deals, right? And now this young brother wants to come collect, but he's not here to collect. So I just want everybody to know, I actually brought the Bolt Pride T-shirt today.
Oh, let's see.
I have it with me.
Let me see it.
I have to go get it. It's in my office. I specifically left it there.
Oh, you didn't put it
I'll
on.
go get
Because
it.
I didn't put it on.
Where is it in the office?
What's in my office?
I'll find it.
While he
back.
does that, let me remind you,
Where you
this
going?
is the Prize
You gonna
Picks
go find
Power
my-
Hour.
My stuff?
Weekday mornings at 9 a.m.
know,
while
I have
we're on
two
YouTube
offices.
and the app. The Prize Picks Power Hour. Download the app today and use code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y, to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it's good to be right. The Prize Picks Power Hour, the Triple P, Cappy.
Yep. And later on this hour, I'm going to ask everybody in the YouTube chat to give me your prize picks today. Give me your prize pick of the day.
Oh, beautiful.
And then when you give me your prize pick of the day, I will then build a lineup. Now, I can go 6 deep, okay? But I'd rather try and, get an easy win. I'd like to go 2 or 3.
I was sipping coffee when you said that.
When I said I can go
Don't repeat
I
it.
can go 6 deep?
Don't repeat it.
Okay, Sedano is now walking through the offices.
Oh, okay.
He's walking back to my office. He has pulled from my office a bag full of gear, full of by the way, you didn't bring me my sign. My sign was right underneath the bag, which says Raider Cappy all over it.
Oh, I didn't see that.
You didn't see the sign that says Raider Cappy?
Parker can go get it if you
Hey, Park, can you grab the Raider Cappy sign?
So here's what we got in here.
All right, let's take a look. Because remember, the bet was...
Oh, my God, we got this piece of trash.
You got the Raider chain. You should wear that.
That's a good-looking chain.
You should wear that
You should
chain.
wear that chain.
It's like $40.
Don't throw it away.
What are you throwing my stuff
Sedano
away?
just threw the
It's my
Raider
jewelry.
chain.
Don't throw it
That's
away.
legitimate jewelry.
We got these Raider socks.
Wait, hold those a
Oh,
second.
no,
Hold on to
see,
those.
I'll wear those. Don't throw those away.
That's the Big O socks. You're going to disrespect Big O
We
socks?
got this other Raider chain here.
That's Tommy's jewelry. You're going to disrespect Tommy's jewelry? You're throwing my Raiders gear in the garbage?
That's just rude.
That
That's
is just
rude and mean.
Oh, don't do anything to that. That's
No, that's-
Jason in Nevada. Wait a second, George. His wife gave him that for Christmas, and he regifted it to me. You're going to throw away that beautiful ice? Don't do that. Oh, no. Oh, no. And then, oh, no, the Bolt Pride T-shirt, Bolt Pride for life. And then Parker has brought in the Raider Cappy piece right here. The Raider Cappy sign. Oh, no, wait a second. What? Oh, no!
Oh, don't
George
rip
is
up that.
ripping the Raider Cappy sign. He's
That's
ripping the Raider
disrespect
Cappy
to
sign.
Raider Nation. How
Oh, my
dare
God,
you?
he just ripped the Raider Cappy sign.
All right, this
Wow, that
is
was
And he
good.
threw it in the
outrage.
garbage with the chains
Outrage.
and the ice and the regifted stuff. What do you
Put
get?
that shirt on, sucker.
No, you shouldn't because of what he just did.
Bolt Pride. Bolt Pride for life. I still got a lot of brothers in the Bolt Pride
You
gang.
got to put it on.
Does this pay off the bet?
Well, no, because we still need to do the day with the hacksaw wig.
Well, no. I mean, it's either you get one or the other. I mean, Bergie put on non-SUA USC gear, and that paid off his bet.
Yep.
Put on the
It's
shirt
over.
right now. Put on the
Bet's
shirt
over.
right now.
I only put on the shirt if everybody says on the air, so it's documented, that this is the official payoff. of
Put
the
it
bet.
on.
This is the payoff.
You got the Skims on. Put the shirt on.
Do you have Skims on?
I do.
Can we see?
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Just show a little bit. You know,
like a side.
You know,
Go to the
my
side.
fat belly is going to emerge.
The side. The side. Just show the side. Side. There we go. Okay. Skims. Yeah.
Yeah, that's enough.
All right, the shirt next.
Prize Picks this is what you signed up for. The Triple P, the Prize Picks Power Hour. Now put on the shirt, sucker.
Does it pay the bet?
I still want you to do the hacksaw wig at some point, but for now it pays the bet.
Jorge?
See? Yeah.
See?
Sure.
George?
Hit the music again.
Jorge Deuce.
Do you guys say yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
This is an embarrassment.
What's the poll say? Last update.
Yeah, what is the poll?
The poll says you have to pay off the bet.
How much?
By like 70% said
what's the-
yes.
What's wrong with you people?
76.
Yeah,
Come on,
76,
everybody.
24.
Come on.
All right, Cappy is going to remove. You got to remove the jacket.
Why?
Take your jacket off.
Why?
Because you can't put that over that. You're going to look all bulky.
He can do whatever he wants. Go ahead, Cappy. He's wearing it. This is an awful song.
I like it. It's got a nice. It drops here with the heat.
There it is, Cappy.
The charge.
Now you look like you're back on the mighty 1090. This feels like LaDainian Tomlinson and Drew Brees are back there. Maybe Phillip Rivers even.
Shout out to Rafael Alvarez, Johnny Bolt Pride. I am wearing your Bolt Pride t-shirt, and that is because the San Diego Chargers of Costa Mesa and of El Segundo now have beaten my Raiders 2 straight games this year. And for that, I am embarrassed.
Somebody says the shirt's backwards.
No, that's the front side, I believe. No?
Is
Oh,
it the
no, it
front
is
or the
backwards.
back?
You're right.
Oh, you turn it around.
Oh, he wants the Bolt Pride part.
Hey, let me
It's
see
okay.
let me see the tag in the front right here.
Yeah, what's the problem?
Yeah, it's backwards.
Yeah,
What's the front say? Turn it around. Let me see the front
You
of
got the
shirt.
Skims on backwards too.
Oh, yeah, you got to turn it out because that says Bolt for life. Turn that
Oh.
shirt around. I see what you were trying to do. Man, you're a scumbag. Turn that shirt around. Oh, I love this Charger tripod. San Diego. Superchargers.
Can we make fun of Karen K with this song?
Yes, we did back then.
Oh, Karen K, yeah. The great Karen K. All right, now sit down where it says Bolt for life. Where are you going?
Yeah, get your stuff. There you go, Cappy. Get all the stuff.
By the way, it is the Prize Picks Power Hour, the Triple P. Download the app today and use code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y, to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it's good to be right.
You threw out all my Raider gear.
That's where it deserves to be.
You put all my Raider gear in the garbage.
Don't try to shield. I'm getting.
No, take that off.
Take the chain
I
off.
need the Bold Pride shirt on.
You're trying to make sure we don't see for life because you know your guys on the Cappy Cast, Brower and the other guy, they're going to come all over.
Did you call him Brower?
Brower, yeah. What's his name? Browner.
Look what you guys did to me. You guys know I'm going to get destroyed today.
Yes, it's so good.
You guys know I'm going to get annihilated today.
Parker, let's get a one shot of that and let's tweet that out immediately and tag the Cappy Cast guys. Browner and what's the other guy's name?
Grande Alejandro.
Yes.
You guys suck, man.
They're going to destroy you today. Oh, this is amazing. This is going to go viral.
Parker, make sure you get screenshots of all this.
This is going to go viral in the San Diego community. Wait till the Spanos family sees this.
Believe me, Dean's going to be real happy about it. Embarrassing. And I blame. And let me tell you something right now. I blame Pete Carroll. I blame Geno Smith.
Yeah.
I blame Mark Davis.
How about Tom Brady?
I blame Tom Brady.
Yeah.
I blame them all.
No, we got to get it, Graham. We got to get an A shot of that.
Is Sexy Jexy in the chat? He is. Way to pay up.
Oh,
now we
nice.
just need a box of VGs. What is that?
That's a donut place that he and I like.
Oh.
VGs.
Where they went on a date.
Good
Is
job,
that the
Graham.
one I went to with you?
Good job, Graham.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you've been to VGs.
Yeah. Graham's going to tweet that out. We're all going to retweet it, and I'm going to tag Browner in it and say, get your boy.
Let me tell you
boy
something.
Cappy.
Browner's going to be ecstatic.
Oh, he is? Is he a Chargers fan?
Oh, Browner is like, it's the year of the Bolt, according to Browner.
I think for him, every day is the year of the Bolt.
Let me tell you something right now. I don't have any problem putting this shirt on because I still have a lot of love. Mucho amor. Is that right, Jorge?
What's
Yes.
up,
Is that
Pele?
pretty
That
good?
kind of amor.
Is that pretty good?
Yeah.
I still have all my love for Bolt Pride and the Bolt Pride Worldwide Familia.
Yeah.
Okay? But I don't like having to wear this shirt for the reasons that have been documented, which is that the Raiders are the worst offensive football team, perhaps in the history of the NFL. In fact, when I do bottom feeders on the days where we do the Cap 10, that'll be coming up tomorrow. And for those of you that ridiculed the Cap 10 for weeks when Jacksonville made it or Carolina or Chicago, you got to understand, I was seeing the future.
Yeah.
Okay?
Right.
But let me tell you something. The fact that I have to wear this Charger Bolt Pride shirt is painful because yet again I have bet on a team and lost. And the Raiders, you guys are practically the Padres to me now.
Wow.
It's an embarrassment to be that bad as an NFL football team.
I love that you have to do the rest of the show in that T-shirt. It's going to be so beautiful. 9:25, the Sedano and Kap Morning Show, our Prize Picks Power Hour, the Triple P. We will have the Prize Picks pick of the day coming up right before the show ends, before we do Dealer's Choice, Seller's Advantage, all that. But right now, guys, Sedano and Kap, tell us about our friends at the old Prize Picks.
Yeah, listen, if you want sports action in the state of California, Prize Picks is the place to be. Download the Prize Picks app. Use the promo code CAP, EKAPPY. Your first $5 lineup gets you a $50 lineup bonus. All right? And it's very simple to play Prize Picks. It's more or less. There's a stat projection for every player imaginable and every sport imaginable. You know, I'm watching the Lakers game right now on re-air. So basketball is easy. Points, rebounds, assists, et cetera. You go more, you go less on one of those stat projections. And you bundle a couple together, you can win cold, hard cash, Cappy.
Yeah, and this past weekend, pretty good weekend on Prize Picks. When I go back and I look at my previous entries, I had a win on Thanksgiving. I had Jared Goff for more than 241.5 passing yards. He had 256. I had Lamar Jackson for more than half a passing yard. That was a max discount play. So I just took two, and I played it $20 to win $60. So that was a good play. Yesterday, though, George, it's really interesting what Prize Picks does. When they think you're on the verge of a win, they make you an offer. They say, okay, look, you've got $20 to win $120. But right now, you're 2 out of 3 there. Mm-hmm. Do you want to take the $60 we're offering you right now and take your win, triple your money?
Yeah.
Or would you like to wait it out and see if you can multiply your money by 6 times? When they sent me that, I went, Shedeur Sanders, he still has time. He needed to pass for 156.5 passing yards.
Right.
He got to 149. And rather than me take the $60 and take the play off the table, I said, you know what? I'm going to ride with Shedeur. And it turned out to be a loss for me.
Sorry,
Unfortunate.
Kevin.
Unfortunate. But I will be playing tonight, and I want to say to everybody who's watching in our YouTube chat, send me your best prize pick of the day. I will then put together a lineup of all of our best prize picks, and let's see if we can win together, because on Prize Picks, it's so good to be right. So make sure you download the app and use the code Cappy.
Prize Picks, it's good to be right.
Thank you very much. 9:28 in the morning. I love this picture that just got tweeted out. Good job, Graham and Parker, the social team.
Let me
you
see.
in that Bold Pride T-shirt is beautiful. By the way, last chance to enter $1 Million Mondays. Thanks to Pechanga Resort Casino. Listen all day for your chance to win. Just give us your big game prediction, both teams and the final score, and you could win $1 million. And just for playing, you'll get 2 tickets to Rams Cardinals. $1 Million Mondays on ESPN LA, made possible by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, official California gaming and casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams. We'll take a 90-second timeout.
Wait, real quick.
Yes.
Cesar Zamora.
Yeah, what's his deal?
He's a Raider fan, and he says on behalf of Raider Nation, we better not ever see Scott Kaplan in any silver and black ever. They're saying you're the mush.
What?
Oh.
What?
Wow.
I'm the mush? Not Chip Kelly? Not Geno Smith?
Not Pete Carroll with those soft gums?
Not Tom Brady? I'm the freaking mush?
Yeah.
No, you're the mush. I better not see you in any Raider gear. Tough guy.
We're back in 90 seconds. The Triple P, the Prize Picks Power Hour, continues next on ESPN LA.
Your Lakers, your season, your home.
Tonight, it's the second night of a back-to-back as the Lakers wrap up the homestand in a battle with the Phoenix Suns.
Here's LeBron, 3, wide open, good! Huge shot by LeBron!
Lakers versus Suns in a Western Conference clash. Coverage begins tonight at 5:30 p.m.
The Lake Show lives here. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Hey guys, it's Cap. Here's the scenario. Your home is flooded and the damage is severe. Now it feels like your insurance company is turning on you. They won't approve a replacement living arrangement and the adjuster leaves you in the lurch. Take a breath and call Avner Gatt, one of Southern California's largest public adjuster firms. Avner Gatt knows how to fight back when your insurance company makes you feel like a criminal, leaving you with no hope of getting into your home and getting it all back together. With decades of experience and a passion for helping people, Avner and his family take the call themselves. So whether you have a toilet overflow, a broken water line, a burst supply line, a broken fire sprinkler, whatever the water damage is, you call Avner Gatt today at 818-917-5256 or you go to avnergatt.com. It's 818-917-5256 or avnergatt.com. You call, Avner answers, he says hello. Your claim is our game. avnergatt.com.
You're hanging out with the Sedano and Kap Morning Show. George Sedano.
I mean, this is like silly. Like, what are we doing here?
Scott Kaplan.
Here's the phone. Back in the blink. Phantom 5 minute vamping. I don't think to find. What to drop with my dope rhyme.
More Sedano and Kap right now.
9:31, good morning. Monday, Mongrels, the Prize Picks Power Hour, the Triple P is on. On this day back in 2020, the number one hit, BTS, Life Goes On, Cappy. Life's got to go on for you now that you got that Johnny Bold Pride t-shirt on.
I really just resent, though, Sedano throwing away all of my Raider gear. The Raiders will be back under Pete Carroll. Don't shake your head no. Don't
They've been
roll your eyes at
rebuilding
me.
since 2003.
The
They've
Raiders,
had like one winning season.
I'll tell you right now, the day that Pete Carroll resigns is the day where I resign as well. And
Be careful what you say. Let's mark the tape.
There's a part of me that in some ways.
So he has to resign, not get fired. He has to resign.
The day that Pete Carroll's no longer with the Raiders is the day that I'm no longer with the Raiders.
So you were never with the Raiders?
No, I was with Pete Carroll.
No.
Yeah.
Download the app today and use code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y, to get $50 in windups after you play your first $5 windup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
Sexy freaking Jexy. Freaking guy.
Oh,
Got some breaking news for you here. I got to cover up this sweatshirt real fast.
Oh, why? Why? Say it with your chest out.
No, because it's important. James Madison coach Bob Chesney has emerged as a target of UCLA's coaching search. He's set to sign a 5-year deal with UCLA that will emerge after James Madison's Sun Belt Championship game. UCLA has agreed for him to coach in the CFP if JMU makes it, according to Pete Thamel.
Which, by the way, they can. They can absolutely make the CFP.
So I have to cover up
as
what
the
I'm
Group
wearing.
of 5 team. And maybe even...
Why'd you have to cover up? Why couldn't you say it with pride?
Because I'm a UCLA fan.
Bob Chesney doesn't know that when he sees the clip.
Yes, he does. He'll know.
Again,
I'll make him know.
I just want to make a point here, okay?
And you laughed when I said he would be the guy.
No, I didn't laugh. I said, who's that?
Then we laughed.
Saturday when Bergman said on the air, Bob Chesney, I said, what? He said, no, that's the James Madison coach.
But again, I want to make this point, right? I said Tulane to Florida is a big step up. You understand why somebody makes that move. James Madison to UCLA is, in theory, a very big step up because James Madison, prior to a couple of years ago, they were playing like...
They were an FCS school.
Right, Division I AA, they call it FCS now, but they were a much lower level team. They've jumped up to Division I, and they've been good in their conference. But their conference is like less than mid-major, okay? So you're getting ready to go from James Madison, this little school, to UCLA, which is rich in college football tradition, as bad as the last few years and last couple of regimes have been. There is still a rich tradition at UCLA. And UCLA playing in the Big Ten gives you a chance as a coach to be at the highest level of college football. And if UCLA is serious, and that's an if they're serious and they're going to arm this coach with a 5-year contract with good money, and they're going to invest in NIL, then it makes all the sense in the world to go from James Madison to UCLA. I still don't understand the move from Ole Miss to LSU when you've got your Ole Miss team in the college football playoff and on the verge of potentially winning a championship. It makes no sense to me. Freaking hate Lane Kiffin in terms of what he does in coaching. Don't know the guy.
So Bob Chesney.
But I hate him.
He's good, man.
He's
good
one.
coach. So I gave Cappy a little background on him. This is a guy who literally started at the bottom of college athletics, like Division III, actually NAIA first, then like small level division stuff. Has worked his way up. 48 years old. He put Holy Cross on the map in the Patriot League, and now took over JMU after Signetti has kept them at that same level. College football playoff is a possibility for them. Like, he's a really good, accomplished coach, and your kind of guy, Cappy, heart and soul, man, has done it at every level of college athletics.
So I'm looking at his resume right now. Starting in 2000 at a place called Norwich, Georgia. That could be a high school for all I know. Delaware Valley, again, could be a high school. So could Kings, Pennsylvania, PA. Then he gets to Johns Hopkins in 2005 and is with Johns Hopkins until 2009. And by the way, this is, and then I don't even know where any of these places are. But I don't know any of these schools until he gets to Holy Cross in 2018.
Right, yeah, which is in the Northeast, yeah.
What is SALV, Salve Regina?
Salva Regina.
What is that?
It's like a small Division III school. I
It's
don't know
not
where
an
it's
STD. I mean, it sounds bad, dude. That's gross. I mean, what is that? A small what?
That's a rude question to ask.
Thank you, Shador.
You're welcome. It's a what?
It's a small school, Captain.
Where's it at?
I don't know where it's at.
I thought you knew everything.
No, I don't know that one.
Let's see here.
It's in Rhode Island.
Rhode
Division
Island.
III.
Well, my point is this. This is an impressive move to go. And by the way, I say impressive move for him. I don't know about for UCLA. We'll find out for UCLA. For this guy to go from Holy Cross to James Madison, and you spend 2 years at James Madison, and you get an opportunity to jump to the level of UCLA, which, by the way, I know a lot of people are driving around right now laughing, going, what level of UCLA? UCLA is not, Nebraska, USC. And I'm not talking
school,
I'm not talking about the highest levels of Big Ten school. I'm not talking about Ohio State, Michigan, Penn State, Wisconsin, Iowa. You're going to the bottom of the barrel of the Big Ten. But from James Madison to UCLA, what do you think's a bigger jump? James Madison to UCLA or Tulane to Florida?
James Madison to UCLA.
So this is why I love these stories of these coaches who get these big-time opportunities. I hate it for the schools, but the schools know that they're stepping stone jobs, right? Like, if James Madison is going to let this guy coach through the end, why are they letting him do that? Because they're appreciative of his contribution.
Same with Summerall, right?
And they're understanding of why he's leaving. You understand what I'm saying? They get why you would leave. I understand why you'd leave James Madison to go to UCLA, so we'll let you stick around. But you cannot stick around at Ole Miss if you're going to LSU.
Right. Yeah, no, it's a different deal. And look, UCLA, I told you, Greg, from the beginning, when they were searching for a head coach, I said, UCLA needs a coach that knows how to develop players, okay? UCLA is not going to be the school that gets 10 5-stars. Like, that's not happening. That's not who they are, right? They need to make more with less, right? And this is a guy. If you look at all those schools Cappy named, he has had success at all of them because he's made more with less.
What did he do when he left Sal Virginia for Assumption? Where's Assumption?
So this is kind of like a Mick Cronin type hire, it seems like to me. I know Mick Cronin was at Cincinnati, but
Assumption is in Massachusetts.
I mean, these schools are unbelievable.
That was Division II, though.
I mean, I can't believe they even play football there.
There's Division II.
But is that a good comparison? That it's like Mick Cronin?
Mick Cronin came from Cincinnati, dude.
It was a big school.
Cincinnati's a good basketball school.
It was still, that was not a...
No, dude, Cincinnati Bearcats had been to Final Fours and stuff like that.
Yeah, Nick Van Exel back in like the 90s. Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Like, that's not this at all.
No, I know it's still low, but he was doing more with less.
Yes, I agree with that part. But but he came from like a school that was good at basketball.
I'm trying to agree with the portion of doing more with less.
No, it's not about get him. It's like, it's just not an apples to apples comparison. But more with less, I'll give you.
Doing more with less and being able to get guys that are kind of missed out on in other places, and you bring them in and make them and coach them up. Mick Cronin has done that for the most part at UCLA by coaching guys up that weren't supposed to be that great.
Although they lost to Cal the other day.
No, I know.
But let me tell you guys this right now.
Cal's pretty good, though.
Here's what you want from Bob Chesney. By the way, a lot of people are like, who's Bob Chesney? He's reportedly going to be the new UCLA coach, and he's been the coach at James Madison over the last 2 years. And James Madison, George, has had a lot of success here in the last few years. And check me on this. Did Curt Cignetti?
I just said that.
From Indiana. So here's the thing.
Right. And he took over for Cignetti, and he still got them right on the brink of making the playoffs.
So what you're kind of hoping for is this if you're a UCLA
And by the way,
fan.
Cignetti took all his guys with him to Indiana. So it's not like he took over a team that was loaded.
So what you're hoping for as a UCLA fan is, wait a second. How did Curt Cignetti, a guy who I've never heard of in my life, oh, by the way, comes from a long history of football family.
Oh, yeah, the dad.
So the Cignetti family, they've been in football for a really long time.
Yeah.
But how does a guy go from James Madison, which is not a football powerhouse, although truth be told, at the lower level,
they were very
a
good at
powerhouse,
that level, yes.
So how does a guy go from James Madison to a basketball school like Indiana that is a bottom feeder of the Big Ten, and in 2 years,
he's got them at the top?
Not only does he have them at the top, but he was such a coveted coach
that Penn State wanted. I mean, they just we'll keep you here, whatever it takes. Yes.
And Cignetti, unlike Lane Kiffin, Cignetti's a loyal guy to his school, to his players, to his coaches. Where Cignetti was like, "Oh, you guys are going to give me a longer term contract, pay me a lot more money. Well, you know what? I'll make my name here at Indiana. I don't have to go jump ship to Penn State." That's the difference between Curt Cignetti and Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin could have made his name, could have been his own. He could have been on his own path, but instead he's leaving Ole Miss.
This is so. It's funny. I don't know who I saw said this, but it is true. You are right. Lane Kiffin could have been the guy who took Ole Miss to a national championship. He could have been a legend there had he eventually finished the deal. But now he becomes one of the guys who won at LSU if he does indeed win there.
Right.
And if he doesn't, then you're one of the failed guys who didn't win.
Right.
You're not Nick Saban, Les Miles, or even Ed Orgeron.
It kind of reminds me of Blake Snell. Blake Snell was not shy in saying that he came to the Dodgers because it was kind of like if you can't beat them, join them sort of mentality.
Right.
He played for the Padres where he won his Cy Young and played for a team that actually beat the Dodgers, then went to the Giants where he had a no-hitter, but it still wasn't championship baseball.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, I'll go join the Dodgers because if I can't beat them, I'll join them. That's what Lane Kiffin is doing. And by the way, he can beat LSU. He did beat LSU.
Mm.
So it makes, for me, I will never understand what Lane Kiffin is doing unless Lane Kiffin goes to LSU and wins a national championship. Then I'll be like, okay, look.
You have a better shot of doing it there.
But you have a better shot of winning a national championship right now. with Ole Miss?
He clearly does not believe that.
Well, if he doesn't believe that his 11-1 team, with all of their great wins so far this year, I don't even remember who Ole Miss lost to, but
I'll tell you right now. I forgot.
But if you don't believe in your team, then all the more reason for you to just take off, and all the more reason for me as a player to go, get out, coach, or as an administrator say, get out, coach, because we're 11-1. This is the best team we've ever had, and you don't believe we can win?
They lost to Georgia.
What was the score?
43-35. I don't know how close that game actually was.
Bob Chesney.
Georgia just ham slammed them in the fourth quarter.
But Bob Chesney, who's reportedly going to become the new UCLA coach, that I promise you 99.9% of people who are listening right now
don't know.
Never heard of.
Correct.
Don't know what UCLA is hoping for is to get that Curt Cignetti type magic.
Yeah.
From
And listen,
this guy.
Bob Myers is and Casey Wasserman and Martin Jarman are in a room together figuring this thing out. And look, I love Martin. He's my guy. Wasserman's the money guy. But Bob Myers is the greatest executive in sports at the moment, in my opinion.
Better than Andrew Friedman.
Well, I mean, Andrew Friedman could potentially usurp him. Bob is so big now that he's overseeing 4 or 5 different franchises. You know what I'm saying? But he won, 4 championships with the Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
But what I would say to you is this. If Bob is running the point here in any way, shape, or form, or at least is in the room, he's making the right hire. Okay? There's no question about that. If Bob has any say in this, which I believe he does, they're making the right hire. And this guy, for you, you want to talk about a radio Rinaldi.
This is the guy, huh?
Bob Chesney is a living, breathing embodiment of a radio Rinaldi, Cappy.
Can you do your research this today and do it all tomorrow? I'd love a radio Rinaldi on Chesney.
Yeah.
Well, the thing about it, listen, I'm going to have to do a lot more homework on the guy other than finding out that he went from James Madison, prior to that Holy Cross, prior to that Assumption, whatever that is, and prior to that Salve Regina.
Johns Hopkins before that?
So, look, that's like a lacrosse school,
Yeah.
It is a hospital.
It's a great hospital, though.
Here's the thing. Again, you got to think that UCLA is not going to go do what LSU did, right? They're not going to go spend $12 million a year on a football coach. They're not going to spend $10 million a year on a football coach. What do you think the football coach at James Madison is making? Just take a guess.
Well, mid to high 6 figures.
Yeah, I would guess if you said, hey, how much do you think the guy who's the head coach at James Madison is making? $250.
No,
here's why. But here's why I guess
Signetti was making like $500. Almost.
No, but here's why I guess that because Signetti, when he signed his contract at Indiana, when he got the extension, Signetti made a comment like 5 years ago.
Bob Chesney's making $833,000.
Okay, great. Signetti made a comment when he signed his big time contract at Indiana. He's like, I was making like $180,000 a couple of years ago.
Yeah, but that was prior to James Madison.
Okay, so if this guy's making less than $1 million at James Madison, and he's jumping ship to UCLA,
he's probably making like 7 or 8.
Oh, wow. I would be shocked if that is the number.
I would say, 6 to 8 is what I would say.
I would guess, this is just a guess.
Okay.
I would guess 3 to 5.
No.
That's my guess.
No way.
No chance?
No way. I would say 6 to 8 in that range.
Hey, listen, if UCLA has poached a coach from an up-and-coming program, because you're not going and getting a guy from a competitor in the conference.
I would say $6 million is the floor there.
Well, that would at least tell me this. It may not be LSU $12 million.
But they're committed.
But they are serious now.
Yeah.
Because somebody in their mind is going like this. It's probably Casey Wasserman. Okay, $6 million a year for 5 years is $30 million. And if after year 3 he doesn't do well, then we're going to have to buy out the next $12 million. Okay, it's only $12 million. That's fine. We can do this. That's my point. You understand? It's what is he going to pay? What is he going to get paid so that you show everybody that you're serious?
Yeah.
But by the same token, what is he going to get paid so that if you have to buy him out, you didn't do some stupid deal like USC did?
I love how you thought he was making $250. The guy's making like almost 4 times that.
Well, the only reason I say that is because, again, my reference point was really Signetti's comment.
That Signetti comment, again, that was previous to his James Madison.
Where was he? Was he at
some small school?
I know he might have been at University of Anyway, in Pennsylvania somewhere. It was a small school, like a D2-ish type school. I have to remember what the name of it is. But anyway, This is a somewhat.
He was not. He was in North Carolina. He was at Elon.
What was prior to that?
IUP.
IUP. That's Indiana University of Pennsylvania. That's what I was looking for. So that's maybe where he's making $180,000. But Chesney, all these college football coaches are generally reported what their earnings are.
Yeah,
you know,
because they're state employees.
Yeah,
in most cases.
So, listen, if you're telling me that UCLA is going to spend $5 million on a coach, $6 million, $7 million,
I'm telling you, that's what they're going to spend.
Then guess what? That is exciting for this reason alone. They finally have decided, let's get serious, and we're not going to go get somebody who's a $12 million coach. We're going to get somebody on the rise, and we're going to get somebody at a mid-major who is at a stepping stone school, and James Madison is that.
The Triple P is on the Prize Picks Power Hour. Rams fans, this Sunday, December 7th, join ESPN LA and Bud Light for the Ultimate Rams Watch Party. We're meeting at Cocoa Beach Bar and Grill in the MDR, Marina Del Rey. Kickoff is 1:25 p.m. Get ice-cold Bud Light, great food, and massive game day energy. Massive game day energy. Wear your colors. You got my colors, Jack? See you Sunday at Cocoa Beach Bar and Grill. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Remember, the Rams have to go to Arizona. Let's play the song, because there is no Arizona, as somebody once said. I'm going to keep pushing this bit. I don't know if it's going to stick or not, but one day Jamie O'Neal sang this song so we could do this bit.
I don't know who Jamie O'Neal is. Is she related to Bob Chesney? Is he a singer? Is Bob Chesney
Come on, man.
a singer?
That's not right.
No?
It is time.
You're going to love Big Bob when we have him on.
Can't wait
As
to
a
meet
matter
him.
of fact, we should have Bob and Big Bob on, his dad.
Oh, Big Bob.
The triple B, or double B. 9:48. Good morning.
Good morning.
I hope they give him the money he needs to invest in the roster.
What do you think he needs?
I mean, legitimately?
$20 million?
Oh.
$30 million?
Like, what do you want to be in the Big Ten?
Well,
tell me what you want to be, and I'll tell you what it'll cost.
I would like to be able to compete with Ohio State.
Well, good luck. You're going to need like $40 million.
Okay, that's what I'm asking for
or
the number.
$50 million.
Okay,
it's an outrage.
Because, by the way, USC should be asking the same question.
Yeah.
How much?
Right. Now, if you want to be like in like the Iowa range, yeah, like 25.
What about like Indiana range?
Well, Indiana is a weird dynamic because it's just like a quick meteoric rise. But I would imagine Indiana has deep pockets. So Indiana can spend, eventually they can spend whatever they want, you know, like they'll be able to spend whatever kind of money they want.
Sorry about that.
Why does Indiana have deep pockets?
Their alumni base is huge.
What about UCLA's alumni base?
Casey Wasserman. He's
really the one guy actually willing to invest the money. That's the difference.
But he's got to run the 2028 Olympics.
And it's not like Texas Tech, who's got all this oil money, and all of a sudden they're like on the scene. They're very much like Indiana, where they've always been like pretty decent. Patrick Mahomes.
Casey's going to start drilling oil in California for
right. But
the Beverly Center. Is that
they're
where it is?
closing the refinery there in Wilmington. But yeah, that's it. Like, what do you want to be? And I'll tell you what it'll cost. If you want to be Iowa, which would be a hell of a step up for UCLA,
rock fight.
It's going to cost you like $25-30.
Well, I would go for the whole thing.
At that point, you're saying just keep going, go to 50?
Hey, what's the difference between $20 million and $40 million?
Yeah.
Just pump the money in.
Yeah.
Pump that.
But you got to, it's like 20. If you want to be Iowa, it's like 20, 25.
Rock fight. Well, we play this music because it is time during the Prize Picks Power Hour for our Prize Picks Pick of the Day. Cappy?
All right, let me run a couple of things by you, George, and then I'm going to build a lineup right here on the spot. You ready?
Sounds good.
So I want to play tonight the Lakers and the Suns. So I like Luka. You know one thing about Luka that I've noticed, because I'm watching Luka every day now versus, when he was playing on Dallas and I didn't get to see him every day and I didn't get to see his complete game, just how incredible Luka is. I will give you a comparison. I watched Juan Soto play 162 games for the Padres and was like, what's the big hype on Juan Soto? Like, to me, Luka lives up to the hype. So I'll ask you, Luka tonight, George.
Yeah.
I'm looking at demon plays because I always like the little red character, and that's where you make more.
Mm-hmm.
Half a block shot for Luka tonight.
They're playing Phoenix?
Mm-hmm. He had one block shot last night, one block shot against Dallas, one block shot against the Clippers. So in the last 3 games, he has blocked a shot.
Nah, I'll go less.
Okay, well, you can't do that on a demon play. You got no choice but to go more.
Okay, then I wouldn't play it.
All right, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
32.5 points tonight for Luka.
I didn't know this.
Him and Phoenix, him and Devin Booker have a rivalry. I would say yes. Go more there.
I'm to loop the bed. I didn't know he was going to take 7 minutes to do this.
Well,
pick.
yeah. I mean, I got to make some real decisions here. All right, so more on Luka and points.
Yeah, I mean, Phoenix and Luka have real history.
Okay.
We've got to loop the bed.
Now, give me your top guy over on the Phoenix side, because Luka's my top guy on the Lakers side.
What's Booker?
Okay, Booker, here goes. Booker tonight. Let's see here. 33.5 points and assists, 30.5 points and rebounds, and 27 points is a total. So you like more or less on 27 points. Devin Booker. He's gone less. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight games. He's gone less than 27.
I would go more on the points and assists.
Points and assists is 33.5.
Yeah.
And he's been less in the last 5 games as well. Because
Yeah.
every time I click on his face, I get to see his last 5
I know.
games.
I think
More?
again, him and Luka have a rivalry.
So more on 33.5 points and assists.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. All right. Then here's my play tonight.
Oh, hold on. Stand by. 3, 2, 1.
Third loop.
Third loop of the bet.
$20 to win 60. Devin Booker more than 33.5 points and assists. Luka more than 32.5 points. I'm submitting my lineup right now. 20 to win 60 on Prize Picks.
That is your prize pick of the day. Prize Picks, pick of the day. We do it each hour. Now part of the Triple P, the Prize Picks Power Hour. Download the app today and use code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y, to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right, sucker. 9:53 in the morning. The real deal from Dealer's Choice.
Kids are already in school for the quack.
Yeah, but the quack quack still goes on. No, we should do this video that they got to do first. You guys got that? That video you got to do? For
What
Prize
video?
Picks?
I already did it. I told Parker in this morning.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I was always looking at the camera.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
Parker, we good?
Come on, Parker.
Because he kind of gave me a half-half.
I mean, maybe Cappy didn't look.
Cappy, you didn't look.
Well, I was busy. I was making my picks.
We did like a cum-si cum-sa kind of thing.
See.
Let's kill the Dealer's Choice music. Now, you need them both to do a Parker, or you want us to like...
What's up, Parker? Parker's like, give me a mic.
Pot Parker up.
I'm gonna do a little directing here. YouTube guys back here. Can we get it to where I'm gonna play this like 5 times a day? So let's play off of it a little bit and have some fun looking at the camera.
Playing what?
This Prize Picks. Oh, Cappy, no, this is the Prize Picks.
Do we want
Power
the bet?
Hour.
All right, look, hey, download the Prize Picks app. Use the promo code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y. Your first $5 lineup gets you a $50 lineup bonus. It's very simple to play Prize Picks. It's more or less. There's a stat projection for every player imaginable and every sport imaginable, okay? In basketball, for example, points, rebounds, assists, maybe even a combination of some of those stats, okay, and those stat projections. You go more, you go less. You bundle a couple together, you can win cold hard cash.
And I would like to tell everybody this. If you look at the Prize Picks app and you look at the bottom right corner, you look at the profile right down here, right here. Follow me on Prize Picks. I'll follow you back on Prize Picks. And now you can follow my picks. And I've been hot, and I can follow your picks. And we can all follow each other on Prize Picks. Let me tell you something. You tell that Italian stallion uncle of yours, Chris Morales, I have been hot on Prize Picks. Download the Prize Picks app. Use the code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y. Make your first $5 lineup. Get $50 instantly from Prize Picks.
Prize Picks, it's good to be right.
Is that good?
Oh, yeah, boys. I love it.
That's pretty solid.
Oh, wait a minute. I need that drop. Give me the 3, 2, 1.
Oh, yeah, boys. I love it.
That's good. That'll go with the Sexy Jexy
Boy,
stuff.
that's you and Sexy Jexy.
Sounds very
All right,
similar.
Cappy, did you do your dealer's choice?
Now it is time for the Dealer's Choice Real Deal. Brought to you by our friends at Sellers Advantage. Damon Wines, the CEO. Want to sell your house? Before you call an agent, call Sellers Advantage. They'll buy it as is with the competitive cash offer. No repairs needed. They make selling easy. Call 888-390-AS-IS for a no-obligation offer or visit sellersadvantage.com, DRE 01961658, Cappy.
And I'll put a stop to this right now before the mongrels get silly. You want free entertainment like this, Jack? People got to pay for it, okay?
Yeah, these guys, they don't know anything about running a
What do they
business.
know? What do these guys know?
I mean, some of them
Seriously,
might.
what do these guys know?
I mean, at least Dead Meow's not in there, ripping you like he always used to.
No, I think he is. He uses pseudomonyms.
Oh, is he like? Is he under like a burner?
I think he's at ESPN LA.
That's what Beto Duran always says he's in there with a burner.
Right, Cappy
By the way,
got it.
I got nothing against Dead Meow. I'm fine
I
with
love
him.
Dead Meow.
Go ahead.
He's kind of lame.
Whoa. I mean, listen, by the way, you deserve a lot of credit for wearing that Bull Pride shirt
Thank
today.
you. Thank you very much. When you make a bet, you pay off a bet. And I make bets and I lose bets a lot. And I wind up having to pay them off. So I should maybe stop betting is maybe what I should
Probably.
do. Yeah. Dealer's choice. So let me just ask everybody here a quick question. Did everybody have a lovely, wonderful Thanksgiving, I hope?
I did, yes.
Did you? Yes.
Did you?
I did. Anybody have any good family fights at the table or anything?
No,
good like
no
that?
family fights at all.
Everybody was nice.
Very nice.
Fergie,
and kind.
any family fights
No
at your house?
fighting whatsoever.
None.
It was really
you
nice.
had 14 people, so I'm guessing that happened.
No family fights at my
okay.
house. Everything worked out beautifully. Anybody get hurt at all over Thanksgiving?
No.
Nothing.
My stomach was
Nobody.
quite full.
I sliced the hell out of my thumb
Oh,
while
I see
doing
that.
the dishes.
Yeah.
I sliced the hell out of
Doing
my
the
thumb.
dishes?
Doing the dishes of all things, right? And it's I've got a little PTSD over it too because I sliced it so perfectly. It was like my thumb was a nice piece of sushi. You know what I mean? Like the knife went right through my thumb.
Cappy sashimi?
Oh, it was gross, man. But I will tell you, all in all, shockingly, 14 people at my house. Yes, the catered dinner, and yeah, there was a little too much food, and I feel really guilty. You guys tell me, what do you do with all the leftovers? Like Thursday,
you
we
give
ate,
them away to people.
And eat them.
right? So,
well, both,
so
yeah.
everybody left my house. Everybody took
I
leftovers.
was eating turkey last night during Sunday Night Football.
Same. I've been eating turkey, and Rachel brought a honey baked ham. She kind of felt. By the way, Rachel saved the day.
The day.
Saved the day.
El día.
Because I didn't have enough oven space. I didn't have enough refrigerator space. We had to use her other house and refrigerators.
Really?
And, oh yeah, dude.
Now, did she put gummies in everyone's mouth Thanksgiving night?
She did not, but that would have been that would have made the party that much better. But
I loved the pictures you posted on your social media because your son was actually smiling in them.
My son was amazing. He had a great weekend.
That's awesome.
Because for a guy who doesn't like everybody invading his space, he handled himself great. He even went to Disneyland with us on Friday and even rode the rides on Friday.
I want the salmon.
The salmon was great.
All
oh, man.
5 pounds of it?
I made that 5-pound salmon. We had too much food, and now I got all this food sitting in my refrigerator, and I feel so guilty, but I know no one's going to eat it because now everybody's gone. There's only 2 of us in the house.
Right. So
what
just,
do you
why
do?
don't you give it away?
But who? I want to. To who?
To like one of those kitchens or whatever that gives it away to people who
will they
need
take
food.
it? Will people kitchens
I don't
take
know.
it? Like prepared food
call.
for days later?
Call. I mean, it's days later now. I mean, you should have done it the next day.
Right. I know. I feel because we went from
you make
Thanksgiving.
stuffing from the box, or you make from scratch?
No, it was all catered.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
so they made it from scratch.
The food was amazing. I was shocked.
Well, it only cost you $2,000, so.
Well, it was like going shopping with you at a Dodger game.
Hey, I lost a bet.
You know? Well, anyway, I hope everybody had a fantastic Thanksgiving and a great Thanksgiving weekend. I hope you didn't get into fights with your family. I hope you didn't slice your thumb off. I had a wonderful Thanksgiving. It actually, shockingly, all worked out to plan.
Yeah, you know what, Cappy? Bolt up and belly up while you're at it.
Hey, you know what? This belly up hat, everybody who knows, you know. But this Bolt Pride for Life t-shirt, I will say this. I am still part of the Bolt Pride familia, even though I don't root for the Chargers. But my man, Rafael Alvarez and Johnny Bolt Pride, shout out love to all of y'all.
That does it. Our very first Prize Picks Power Hour. It is a final. We'll see you tomorrow at 7 a.m. Sedano, don't go anywhere. We got to record some stuff. I see you. I know what you're trying to do. We'll see you tomorrow at 7 a.m. What just happened? It got very loud. We'll see you tomorrow at 7 a.m. Mongrels, have a beautiful Monday. Behave, would you? And we'll have a live Imaging Tuesday, thanks to Providence, tomorrow morning.